think we're back. Here we are.
Hello, everyone.
Just chilling. Just having a chill. Just enjoying the new city, the new music, you know. Well, people watching like you do. Also, I can't be on my red mage now that I think about it, so buy a red mage.
Not gonna work.
Alright.
Bird.
Bird. Alright. So, we are going to be trying to go through the dungeon here. Have some more story to do first, but the idea is to have that be sort of like the endpoint for our off and on streams / episodes. I don't really feel that bad about the whole spoiler aspect, which we went over in the beginning anyways, because this dungeon was shown off in some of the media tours before this was released anyways, so like, you know, we're not doing the big ending where Emmett Silk comes and stabs Zodiark in the neck or whatever the fuck's going to happen here. It's not happening. So, let's zoom back out so as not to be weird. Deal with the fact the frame rate is only so-so in this town. It's okay. And I have to teleport because I left the area where I was at. Nope, not that one. In fact, I should just drop that quest so I don't keep seeing it. It's bothering me. Fruit Savior. Oh, no.
Don't have to drop it. You could hide it.
I could do that, or I could do exactly what I said I was going to do and never play it again. No, we're not hitting the books. I gotta
On
do,
the Archon's design, you can teleport back to where you were from this map. So you don't have to spend the guild. But it doesn't really matter. We have millions.
Millions is... Want to give me another 10? Nah,
On stream?
I'm just kidding. It's not the most exciting thing. Alright, well... I don't even know...
I'm gonna go through every camera.
Yeah, just to show you that we're all in the same room. Proof of life. Proof of life. Oh, God. I feel like I must have not picked up the next quest. So I'm going to have to go just teleport back and do it because I didn't start it. Because I didn't want to do anything that might be, you know, missing something on stream, so instead I fucked myself. It's fine. Gotta have goals. I think it was the Great Work. Either way. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I've done a quick poll and we don't like that.
Mm.
Hey, I'm a bard.
You said bard.
How did I do? There's you two.
Yep. I'm not part of your party, though.
You were in a cutscene.
Yes, at that time.
Yes. I was gonna, and I looked, and I was like, can't. I was like, oh. All right.
This content that everybody's coming in to Bard Party.
We do only the latest and greatest in this party.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm a paladin.
And a scholar. Little does she know she's about to send us off on another errand. They get cheeky sometimes with the descriptions, and I like that.
Yeah.
If only we'd made this room 1 foot wider. Man, the things we could do.
We'd have so much room for activities.
I don't know what I missed in the story, but it's fine. It's fine. Why did a piece of the floor just disappear? Oh, it's like a mark. Yeah, see it? It's glitching out.
It's a shadow, maybe?
Maybe. Fetch the giant skull. I might. Oh. You know, it's early, and there are things that need to be done, and I like people around here, so for now I don't mind doing middling tasks, but you're on dangerous ground right now.
Don't you know who I am?
I'm gonna break you in half. Come to think of it, we don't even need that open. There we go. Okay. So, speak with Varshan. Oh god. Peloton
Oh.
is happening. Okay, all right. Not so bad. Oh. I can't even remember the last time I used one of these, but I suppose since I'm here, might as well activate him.
Oh, is there one right there?
Yeah, right on the way. Couldn't miss it. Unless you did.
How did I miss it? I don't see a chocobo keep right here.
There's an honest alchemist. That's good. You don't want those dishonest ones.
Yeah, he's got a quest.
So wait, was that not you that I just ran by, Chris?
I don't know. I didn't see you.
Oh. Is that
I'm also
Mike,
in the
maybe?
area.
Mount the ham saw. Mount the ham saw.
It was Mike.
There is a little bit of a difference between he and I. You're probably looking at the map, though, huh?
I am looking at the map, yes.
Yeah. I don't know what this is, but it's happening.
He's going to give you a tour. I'm sure it's going to be super easy for you to see the things when you're wobbling
look at
all
you.
left and right like that.
Even pan the camera up so I can look at it. And is that pulsating normally, or is that to call my attention to it?
The pulsating is coming from the tower.
Okay,
And
good.
yes.
That's the tempering then.
He wants you to take a look at the thing pointing at the tower.
It's pulsing with sexual energy.
Aren't we all?
Mm-hmm.
Me and my shirt that says it's not a dad bod, it's a father figure.
So you can tell I've been playing Genshin
Sexual
lately
energy.
because,
Energy.
like, I look at that tower and I'm like, oh, I can climb that. And no, not from the outside, anyways.
And then you can glide down from it, which will be...
That's the best part about going to a high place. I keep forgetting to eat food. I gotta eat food.
So, eventually, Sean's going to get here. And then he's going to be toured by Varshan.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the red mage Sean.
The red mage? What?
Yeah. Instead of
Vershawn.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I got you.
Thank you.
I barely dabbled in red mage.
I'm dabbling a lot. I like it already, and I haven't even gotten to some of my finishers. I just finally got it for Flare and Verholy. I still get Scorch in the new 91.
I don't know if it's being caught at all, but
Are you my Nama?
No, I am not Hanish. Okay, I can walk around and talk to people. Okay. Let's do them in order.
There is no order.
No.
There is only Zool.
Man. Well, you see, when I'm in it, or is it? Oh. Okay. Cue to you. I don't know what I've done to get this over the shoulder look, but that was weird. we're not doing a very good job yet. We haven't really figured things out, and yeah. Okay. Hold on. There we go. Got a little low at some point there. Fixed it. Is there anything you can tell us about the telephones? Well,
They used to call me on the cell phone.
I get busy.
madness. I feel like a couple of our guild members must be here because if I see somebody wave, I have to be nearby for that, right?
Yes.
But I can't start clicking on people. I'll expose everyone on stream. Nah, it's okay. Problem is, I know certain looks for each of them, but not all of them, so I'm not sure who's on what. Oh, somebody just waved to me. Now the whole thing is exposed.
Oh no.
Oh god, now I have to wave back or I'm being rude. Ah, shit.
But you can't.
I'm gonna.
You're talking to Sean.
I might break the TOS. Oh god. Please. That's not him. It's important that I do this
You can target him from the chat.
Oh yeah. There you go.
by clicking on him.
Yep. Target on the bottom. He's
Nope,
not by
too
you.
far away now. You missed your opportunity. Now he thinks you're rude.
No. No. I'll try targeting over here.
Probably just ran off on the hump side.
You could wave to him in the free company chat.
Oh yeah, do your classic salute thing.
No. I put my head in my hands. I've failed everyone. Mount the ham saw. Mount the ham saw. I gotta catch my guild mate.
Boom, boom.
So I'm assuming we're gonna get this mount at some point then.
Well, I mean, obviously
gotta
the
be
programming's
bootstrap.
there.
It's got to be a B-strip thing.
Where am I headed anyways?
I get the feeling that since we already are aware that there
I'm going
is
the wrong way.
like a competitive nature
yes?
between the elephant tribe that we're familiar with already and there's one that's more aggressive,
Got it.
it'll be kind of
Ah.
like the dwarf beast tribe from Shadowbringers, so
Maybe.
Yeah, it could be. I'm going the right way finally. This is great.
You're getting your own experience.
though
make-
I do enjoy the idea that Lalafels are beasts.
Where's the lie? I don't see one. Monsters. Okay. Filling in the map. Leveling up. Everything's great. Uh-oh. Gotta run. Being chased by a Starmite. Which is why the population 14 is higher than the population IRL. Yep. There goes the ham saw. More like sham saw. Okay, that's not him. I exposed someone on stream and it wasn't even the right person. I just took a chance. I thought they were just getting like 450,000 experience for each of these. It's nice. There's really no two ways about it.
Though I happen to know that we used to get like what was it, like 3 million, 3.5 million a day from the 3 beast tribe quests for the pixies. So the downscaling of the XP, if you do actually recall how big the numbers used to be.
You could go back to the Pixies and see what they're at now.
Oh, they're at 1,000, aren't they? Because I'm over 80.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Well, if you love them so much, why don't you marry them? Damn. Car.
I'm not in your instance.
Bye. See you next instance. Woohoo. I don't have them. I'm sorry. I came back empty-handed. Awkward. Tower of Zot.
Yes,
They're ready.
we are indeed.
I'm not.
But you give us the chance to listen to the cutscenes as opposed to just watching them.
Having a walk. This is good. I could use some quiet time on the beach.
I'm sure that that's all it's going to be.
I see our taskmasters
Oh,
have
thank
allowed you
Red.
a moment's respite as well.
Blah, 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 Brea. That's right. I stole your joke.
You have to hand it to these alchemists. They are determined to see this endeavor of theirs succeed. I've never been one for blind optimism, but I sincerely get the sense they're close to a breakthrough.
They had better be, or all this effort was for naught.
The peoples of Eorzea, of the Far East, of Thavner, children of this star united in common cause against a dire threat. Yet ere they succumbed to suicidal madness, were not the Telophoroi born of her body as were we? They who cling to life and the promise of the morrow's dawn, against they who desire death and an ending of their own orchestration. The victors of this war alone will hold the right to answer the question of existence, of its meaning, and its worth.
Poetic and ominous to a fault. That said, if it's an existential debate in nature, then our arguments might not be as persuasive as you'd think. Fandaniel wants to die and take everyone with him in an orgy of pain and suffering. An utterly vile and unforgivable idea.
Oh no. Unforgivable.
And yet, when spat upon by fate and wailing in the deepest pit of despair, who among us can say they have not entertained similar thoughts? There are nights black as pitch, bereft of hope, and no words of comfort can reach you. And it's all you can do to grit your teeth and choke back the bile.
The more you see and suffer life's injustices, the more difficult they become to bear. Vengeance is nurtured in similar soil. Though your anger has a broader focus, the sentiment is much the same. A fervent desire to destroy others, to see them drown in torment, as you have.
That about sums it up. The will to endure is not always as strong as the urge to burn it all down and salt the earth. Survival be damned. It's a struggle, often close and brutal.
Indeed. Well, I, for one, shall pray survival proveth more appealing in the end.
As will I. Besides, our chances are much improved when we've the company of others committed to the cause of life. Our vengeful dragoon here is proof of that.
Big shrug.
Now, remember everybody's standing position there. You might think, why didn't they see him?
It was too small, a speck.
What is it? What did you see?
I think I saw La Habrea.
And Daniel, are you sure? If he knows we've been working on a countermeasure.
It holds. The vessel holds. This is the one.
At long last!
It's fine. Don't worry about that, Fandaniel.
This is fun.
Look! We have finally created a talisman strong enough to withstand our experiments. We've named it a warding scale for the time being. With this in your possession, Your soul should be completely shielded from corruptive ether.
Looks like the Heidelin thingy.
Afforded such protection, any one of us may approach the towers without fear. Thou hast mine admiration. 'Tis an invention of historical significance.
I thank you for your kind words. But I would prefer you keep them unsaid until we test the talisman's efficacy in the field.
That's true.
It is for the next stage of our plan that we summoned you in the first place, to accompany me to the Tower of Zot. Should the scale prove effective, as I very much hope it will, then you'll have little to do. But should the effect be weaker than anticipated, I must ask that you restrain me, or knock me senseless.
How about both? You know what? I like you, so I'm not going to say, oh, you needn't ask, but I thought about it.
Either way, we are fortunate to have you with us.
Nidana, are you certain you wish to do this?
If others are to trust our creations, then we must have faith in them first. And as the senior researcher, it falls to me to lead by example. But should I fail to return, then learn what you can from this attempt and apply it to the next. Our work must continue. Is that clear?
We'll keep an eye on the place while you're away. Assuming Fandaniel is lurking about, there's no telling what mischief he has in mind for us, or you. Be on your guard.
Shall we be on our way? I'll have one of the soldiers at the hatchery prepare us a boat, and we can set out from the northern shore. I'll see you there.
Okay. All right.
I didn't want to interrupt the cutscene by leaving the party. They're asking for some help on Shinryu.
Why Shinryu?
Somebody else is doing.
Playing catch up?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. I remember somebody talking about being close to finishing that.
Piggy!
It's Roin time. No, it's not. Okay, how do I get out of here? I'll do those later. Yeah, it is kind of weird being this slow. You know? Not bad necessarily, just different.
What is it, like 6 fates that we'd have to do, Doug? And have enough of the gemstones?
Yeah, you have to have 70 gemstones.
I have those.
I think you do get enough in the 6 because you get 14.
12. Oh, is it 14? It
14
used to be
per-
12, right?
I think so.
Just cruising, watching the walruses.
I currently have 134.
Just cruising. We'll stop and look out the beach.
Are you riding spinners?
Ah,
Closest you've seen a tower so far.
the indoctrination tower. This is great. No problems, really.
Oops.
Well, I would join you, but we're sort of depending on me to get to the dungeon, so
Yep.
bye. Uh-oh. Big old fat chocobo over there. Oh, and a boat has appeared out of nowhere. I've arrived.
Oh, we're doing it unsynced.
She's nervous, and why not? Because there's not much you can do if this fails. You're just going to get corrupted, and then that's it.
Unsynced, doesn't that mean you're going to wipe the floor?
This is going to be an interesting fight, but we will see.
Yeah, that's not one I've ever done on Saint.
We should soon cross the threshold of the tower's influence.
So many of you will be at a minimum, well, level 10 higher. Level 80 on a level
Any
70
moment now.
Yeah,
trial.
I'm at level 84.
Yeah.
Brent is 85. Lager is res mage at 80.
It's
We
working.
do have a healer.
Is it just the 4 of you?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
you-
okay.
You are still
Because
yourself?
it's an 8-person
Then I'd like to see
trial,
how it fares
so-
closer to the tower if we could.
Well, so far so good.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
The scale's
Yeah,
protection
yeah, you could be
appears to
writing this.
holding. If we can just make it to the tower's entrance.
I'm sorry, but
A
every
few
other
more
video
steps.
every other video game and sci-fi thing that I'm familiar with, if you see a flickering shield, that's a bad thing.
It's just reminding you it's there, that's all.
Uh-huh.
Praise be to the sisters, we made it!
I
And
suppose
the scale
that's-
has proven itself to be everything we hoped it would be. Now we can focus on production. Once we've equipped and returned with an entire survey team, this menace will soon give up its secrets. What?
That's a fair reaction. Ah!
Feathers. I forgot what I was saying.
Great. This is always a good sign, right?
There we go! Oh, there we go!
Quit teleporting, Mike.
Oh, do calm down. You'll only hurt yourself thrashing about like that.
Stop! Oh, you can't do this! Please!
It's nice that she has the colorful clothing on so we can distinguish which one is her.
Yeah.
A little late for heroics, I'm afraid. The similarities are striking.
Is that what you were talking about, Doug? Resembling a Hydaelyn thing?
Yes.
My! Such hostility! Never before has my artistry so displeased. My patrons of old would have positively squealed in delight, though, between you and me, I find gushing praise exhausting.
What are you talking about? You're being weird, Dan Faniel.
Never gets old. Punk.
We can find that later.
Allow me to
Okay, they
tell
were
you
already
the
going to make
story.
more.
Surely you've yet to hear the one about Van Daniel, the sundered Ascian. I inherited the position and the soul of the Van Daniel who sat on the convocation in the time of the final days, theoretically speaking. Practically speaking, that fact is of no consequence. I was born and lived as, well, me. Eventually, I was recruited into the Ascians and imbued with the former Fandaniel's knowledge and memories. But I never felt that they were truly a part of who I am. How to explain? Perhaps if I told you who I was before my Ascian embrace, although that chapter too is a past I've long since discarded. I have it on good authority you've poked your nose into an Allegan ruin or two. Yes?
Yeah.
Never.
Then I expect you've heard of me. The old me.
Oh no. This is always dangerous.
At your service.
So this is where I get killed, right? Because I'm having an echo thing and I'm defenseless and there's no one else here and nobody even knows I went in here.
No, you're gonna. He's the Crystal Tower guy, so he's gonna turn you into a frog, and you have to attack the snakes, and don't want to get the ice blocks because people need them. Curtain call.
Day of unbroken, unshakable peace. Existence fulfilled and ripe for decay.
You are a genius without peer, Amon. However do you conceive of such delightful experiments? That fool was beside himself with panic when he awoke with the head of a bull. Even his cries for help emerged as so much guttural lowing.
Nice facial hair, douche.
Oh, the memory of it.
He's not wrong.
My poor sides. My friends and I were so consumed by laughter we struggled to breathe.
No more than entertainment for bored wastrels ignorant of its worth. My all-consuming work. But it was not their only indulgence. For they were ever hungry for stimulation. Slaves to the slightest hint that amusement was afoot. Our nation was ailing, but I would see the poison purged. I resurrected a legend, our first and greatest emperor. And just as I had planned, he set our wayward empire back on the path of conquest. An inexhaustible ambition carried us onwards, always onwards. Yet, he who delivered to us such glory was not to be satisfied.
Heed me, Amon. No matter how vast one's empire, or full one's treasure vault, all is rendered meaningless by death. In the end, all is lost.
This is good. We're just doing more sad piano
You know
arrangements.
as well as I that the Emperor stands to lose this war, and so I have come to claim you. For while your methods leave something to be desired, we cannot deny the results of your work. And as fortune would have it, the seat of Fandaniel, your rightful seat, lies vacant and waiting. Take your place amongst your peers, rather than die a pointless death amidst the ashes of your doomed nation. Send one of your clones to the Crystal Tower that you might see for yourself. See what lies ahead.
I kind of like retroactively giving the Crystal Tower more importance.
The fall of the Empire affirmed the truth. majestic and tragic, as the Emperor foresaw. Scheme as you like, build as you will, nothing endures. What is life but a brief jaunt ending in emptiness?
But a miserable pile of secrets.
Look down, there's a knife in my chest. I'm like, oh. Oh, man. Man, not having the shadows turned up is bothering the hell out of me. Look at that.
So easily distracted. Why? I almost left without saying farewell.
I feel like that's worse than just putting like a shaded circle below the character.
As for your friend, you needn't worry.
Crazy
These
pixelated
pawns are
shadows.
far more useful to me alive as fuel for the primals.
Okay, hidden by midnight.
If you attempt to pull them free, they will die. So, enjoy tackling that conundrum with your comrades. We shall meet again. Not in what these minor spires, oh no, but somewhere more suitably grandiose. Your favorite playmate is ever so eager to see.
In the way. Ah! Mom!
Mom! I took my friend.
So, Fandaniel is Amon. We've already beat that guy before.
He's dead, so that's great. I think the problem is solved, actually. Ah, boat!
I have his hat. It's a nice hat.
Yeah, you should probably let people know that she is in a sphincter now. So,
Stuck in the ass of Zot.
should probably let them know that she may not return. And to make some more talismans, maybe, because that one's in the bottom of the tower somewhere.
Do you happen to know which instance you're on?
No.
Also, I'm ready to join the party again.
Oh, wow.
And that means Doug can taxi you around. So that's why he wants to know what instance you're on.
Oh. Docs everyone.
That's true. You're the one who wanted to be back in the fucking party. So you can have your account suspended instead.
Okay. Alright, travel to 3. Nope, not here. Travel to
Oh, Thancred, you know, yeah.
2.
Yeah, we have to be careful.
Ah.
He's a clever boy. A grim expression. I don't know, talking is not exactly my strongest point.
I can nod my head.
Yeah, I usually talk in very small bursts. Actually, that's not true. Occasionally, I go for long explanations that fade to black.
So awfully expressive.
Well, when there's no voice actor or actress.
Actorious. Okay. That has never improved over time. Hold our palm out, but it's kind of curved, and people of different heights really don't match up well, and it's fine, whatever. Sure, I can go with you to Razal Ghul. friend is dead, but the song endures.
Not dead. Still alive.
No one cares that she's fucking stuck.
Still alive.
I don't know where I'm going.
So I'm not even in the car yet. Yeah, go to the city.
Oh, wait, hang on. MSQ quest is behind you? Did you need to talk to someone still? Oh, wait, no, hang on. No, you have your compass rotating.
Yes.
Mine does not rotate, so that was...
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I know
Okay.
exactly what you mean.
It's on my screen.
It's there on his screen, and it is there on
But
his screen.
it's not good if it's on my screen, so I'm going to put it away, and we're just going to enjoy the ride. Yeah.
Oh, clear the HUD.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's true. That button.
Hey.
Daytona.
See, every time you went to Maradona, I had that stuck in my head, and now you're singing it.
Do 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 do.
I don't even know what syllables he's uttering.
Way he way he where he.
Lucky?
Oh, that looks terrible. Oh boy.
You're gonna have to check your suspension after this, Doug.
Oh man, might want to check to see if you have some fucking tires too. I see one. It's hard to see in the back, and because it just keeps freaking out. Oh, there's a bunch of tires.
Wait a minute, I've seen this game. You're about to have to get out and push.
I think you're somewhere close to here.
We'll never know.
I think it's in those tents just to your left there, Doug. Oh, wait, hang on.
Yeah.
Why is it? It must be a different thing.
Let's look at where we're headed. Oh.
Yeah, it's a gate.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, that's that.
Elefante
Yeah, that
up
was
there.
nearby, and that's where I went after I came out of this place. Okay, I gotcha.
And car's destroyed.
Oh no. I'm gonna take a risk.
At least it didn't explode. No,
Oh, it's
can't
not
go down
gonna
there.
work.
Nope.
I mean, I can go down there.
No, you can't.
People have been complaining in the in the other area that you can't jump down off from a cliff.
Walk
In
around
the
just to
other
fill in the map.
area,
The other area
Labyrinthos?
that you haven't unlocked yet with the other group.
By the way, this dungeon isn't coming before 11 o'clock, so
Are we gonna take a break in the middle?
probably. I want to bake cookies.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I haven't even finished this branch yet. I have the whole other branch yet.
A vast rock squats upon Favnir, and to its stony surface clings the city of Rads at Han. Ye who enter here are subject to the scrutiny of gods, the gate's most watchful eye. The orb which beholdeth the truth of all things.
That's a sweet ornament, guys.
Sweet ornament,
It had
guys.
Like it had like a little hook for hanging on a tree.
Oh, there you go.
It is Christmas time.
Pass beneath its hot
Do they know
and
it's Christmas
piercing
time after all?
gaze, bearing down like a second midday sun.
Christmas time is here.
Ah.
The fragrant haze, a mixture of sweet incense and acrid smoke. The cries of merchants mingled here with lively melodies accented by dancers' feet. Travelers seduced by vivid sound and colors were once swallowed up by patchwork streets.
Hey, we know that door.
Mm-hmm. Rad's at Han Solo.
Ah,
What the hell?
But no such scenes to savor now. To what somber present does that divine eye bear witness?
What a dumb conversation they must be having.
Oh my god. You guys see that warrior light?
Here we are. Megadota.
Colors really be popping on that thing.
It seems a shame to bring you here directly. Under normal circumstances, it would have been my pleasure to show you the sights.
And it would have been our pleasure to see them. Alas, it seems our tour of the city will have to wait.
I'm afraid so. Come, we should head inside.
Chugga chugga. Control
Shit.
spacebar.
Control shift?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. What? What is it? Now I...
Your Excellency, may I present our honored visitors?
Ah, splendid. Most splendid. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ahawan, satrap of Radzat-Han. Our alchemists tell me your assistance was invaluable in the creation of the warding scale. Such deeds ought to be recognized in person. Thus did I have young Varshan convey you here forthwith. On behalf of my people, may I express to you our sincere gratitude.
It didn't. Well, it wasn't perfect. There were some bumps in the road.
I assume you speak of Nidana. A regrettable incident indeed. Her colleagues insist that we honor her wishes and trust in the talisman, that it will be instrumental in saving Nidana and the others. I am eager to hear your opinion on the matter, so let us not stand on ceremony. Come, sit.
I do like
think
to
not.
sit. Oh shit! Never mind.
This charade has gone on long enough. Show yourself.
Forgive me, but were you expecting musicians, perhaps? There are no performers waiting in the wings at present, but arrangements could be made if you'd prefer.
Nay, he hath the right of it. The time for artifice is past. Raise the curtain.
Our third Wizard of Oz reference.
As you wish.
3 videos, 3 Oz references.
You travel as assistants to the students of Valdesian, but you are known to me.
Music.
It's Louis Swa. Oh.
Here have we heard of the scions of the Seventh Dawn. I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode.
She's in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Vritra, of the first brood, sibling to Hraesvelga and Nidhogg.
I,
Don't really remember
mine
that.
elder brother,
I do remember Tiamat.
of Midgard's Sorma's spawn, I was last to hatch.
Hey, Midgard, you want to come out? Say hi to your little boy?
Well, isn't this a surprise? We were told Radzat-Han had an alliance with a dragon. Not that a great worm sat in the satrap's own hall.
A necessary subterfuge, as the true tale of our nation history illustrates most effectively.
A good track to play.
In the beginning, the rock upon which our city is built was home to Vitra, and Vitra alone. In time, the ancestors of the Matanga came to the island and established a foothold. But never did they dare disturb the worm's lair. Next to arrive were the Aura. Adopting the example of their Akasodra allies, They too treated Vitra with reverence and respect. And for many years, an understanding between our forefathers and the Great Worm endured. Until marauding heroes from the mainland came, threatening to shatter our peace and tranquility. When it seemed all would be drowned in blood, Vitra himself came forth and quelled the rising conflict. A peaceful accord was reached, and oaths sworn in Vitra's name. Thus began the dragon's governance of the fledgling state, which was to grow into Radz Athan.
But if Vitra is still here, then your position as Satrap is just...
A charade, yes. And one which my family has performed faithfully for generations.
Many envy the Great Worms their power. Were it known that I ruled here, then the fires of war would burn without end. I would not be the flame which consumeth my people. Those few who joined me in laying our country's foundations were, perforce, sworn to secrecy.
Your eye. It was taken.
Don't look at it. Gross.
'Tis here, buried within the semblance of flesh. The body before thee is but a simulacrum, constructed by the finest artisans of Razatan. With mine eye nestled within, it doth serve as an inconspicuous vessel for my wit.
That would explain why I felt the presence of a dragon upon our first meeting.
I am woven with words fashioned to deceive such arcane senses. Though 'twas short-lived, it seemeth thy fusion with my brother hath left thee much altered, Estinian warmblood. From the very first, we sensed the nature of one another, yet did neither one of us bare his fangs. That is all I need know of thee for now.
With my secret thus revealed, I have for you a proposal. Not as a worm of the first brood, but as the ruler of Radz Athan. With all haste must we take in hand the finished talismans and breach this foul spire. Thence, should it lay within our power, dispel its wicked influence. Yet even with the assurance of the warding scales, the narrow confines of the tower doth limit the size of our force.
And thus denied strength in numbers, thou must choose thy soldiers with care.
Just so. Yet though our radiant host is formidable, I see a surer path before me. Thou and thy comrades have contended with a multitude of primal beings. Most recently, thou didst cast down false gods in Pagalthan and Cartanau, I am told. 'Tis upon that strength I would call. The Scions have proven themselves the most capable, and I ask that you serve as the tip of our spear. Talismans would, of course, be provided for each of thy companions. And should you agree to this undertaking, more will be provided to make use of as you see fit.
Like for food?
There's no denying it's a dangerous proposition, but the rewards may far outweigh the risk. Just think of what we might accomplish if we could equip all our allies with warding scales. I worry, however, that even the 4 of us may be too few for what you have in mind. Might we regroup with our friends first to discuss the matter?
'Tis no trifling task that I have laid before you. Go, steel your hearts and hone your plans. Such time as you require shall be spent in crafting your protective charms.
It seems a quick trip back to Charlian is in order.
Wilt thou not lend thine aid?
Whether your request be made as a great worm or the ruler of Radz at Han, I see no reason to refuse, nor will I.
I am in thy debt.
See, now, if we hadn't already been spoiled by live letters and such on whether or not Estinian was going to be in the trust, that would have been an oh shit moment.
I suppose to some extent. I think him just showing up with the Scions in the first place, basically being cajoled into it by Tataru, was already kind of that moment, but...
I mean, they did travel with Estinian for a good long while in Heaven's Word, though.
Yeah, but he wasn't really Estinian then. I think he is, but... he goes from basically being an NPC in a job quest to being a full-fledged Scion, and that project is only halfway done in Heaven's Word. Okay.
Quite true.
I'm with you. I think it would have been cooler to be like, oh, like if you could see him in the trust when it shows up. But of course, some players won't even encounter the trust system. They'll only queue into it with random people. I would say probably the majority. Okay, so I guess we're going to be there, and then I think hitting the books is pretty close to it.
Go to the other map. Start carting you around there.
Yeah. And certainly not engaged in any side quests now. I have a family to consider, damn it. I need pictures of Spider-Man.
I pull up something. We have the internet.
My photographers don't really get that reference. I'd like to be J. Jonah Jameson in my capacity, but it doesn't work. So I just tell them to give me pictures of actual things I need pictures of and never pictures of Spider-Man. But I always want pictures of Spider-Man. Whee! Are you having a good time?
How does this only happen for you, though? I've never seen this.
I have not seen it in quite some time. It's really only when things are this busy. I mean, I've seen it on occasion when the servers have been sluggish. That happened a little bit a couple months ago when the first big wave hit.
It would really make me chuckle if other people saw you doing
Hey, there it is. All right. I must have to go in here, yeah? Yeah, in the main hall. Great.
I only get 15 and all of that.
Sometimes, here's the thing. A lot of times you just ride an invisible Segway, and you don't worry about that. All right. 1.8 milli. Now I gotta head outside, I believe. Actually, can I... Yeah, it'd be faster just to walk. Very well. Even with the load time, it'll be better just to hop out real quick. Of course, if you really want to save time, you could just go make the cookies and I'll keep going.
Well, I'm still going.
I'm free.
Heaven help.
Except I'm the taxi driver. Nick, you're the taxi driver now.
But I don't have... yeah, okay. Well, I mean, keep in mind, well, you'll catch up to me shortly,
I also could drive my own taxi.
Yeah. Especially since, at this point, we'll be going the same speed, so...
It's not to say I'm not grateful for it. It's been nice. I'm just... But it's not like, oh my god, I'll never be able to make it. I have to walk. Damn it. I like RP it, so I turn off running and just walk across the maps. I have to go back and see. I think we ended up doing, God, 8 hours for that Cold Steel finale. No break. Granted, that takes a certain pacing still, but... Now, I'm not sure how all the most active streamers do it, where it's like high energy, lots of engagement with chat, and still paying enough attention not to get yelled at for missing stuff, and, you know, like, it's a whole thing. I know I'm sure it gets better with practice, but that time wasn't that bad. It was tiring at the end, especially because we didn't know when we were going to be done. The chat kept lying to us. All right, is it like 20 or 30 minutes? It's like, yeah, and it's an hour. It's like, it's 2 in the morning and I just want to die. Happy rating. All right, in we go. Read up on the relevant subjects. I see 1. I see 2.
There's lots of them, and I don't remember which one's right, but I want to say that one of these was right. I don't remember which one.
Well, I can tell you what's not going to happen right now, and that's reading.
Okay, well then it doesn't matter if I'm going to tell you or not.
Mm-hmm. Look, I got to pick my battles right now, and if I want to make the dungeon, then the book does not appear to be what you're looking for. Then I gotta take some shortcuts here. But I can read up on them later.
Honestly, the next part where you're sitting there talking with everybody, you're probably gonna get as much from that as reading these.
Okay, we're gonna skip that one and try this one. It's back middle. Might be too prominent, but yeah, wrong subject. I mean, I was talking about the heavens. That's already the wrong expansion, stupids. Forever 20 Summers. I can't believe that was wrong. What?
I'll say it might be the next one after the blue one.
But I see many leather-bound books.
Well, that's it. I should stop trying to save you seconds. Oh, okay, I'll try to save you seconds. I think it might be the next one. Oh, nope, you got it right there.
You have saved me nothing.
In fact, I think it cost you a second or 2 more.
As I'm like, what? What?
You can still read books.
I do love homework. I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Of what?
Nani? I could save time by skipping every time Alpha No talks. Does that mean? I won't. He's good. I keep joking about it. I actually don't hate him. I really don't. He's just an easy target sometimes. Sometimes the game is actually setting him up to be, too.
It's probably just as old as LOL Dragoon. I guess that was actually technically Final Fantasy XI. So, it would certainly predate anything Alpha. And hating on Alpha No.
And does sort of shine light onto why the timing of the quests right at the end of the last patch were the way they were, because they need to have him excommunicate them before we come here. Corvo. Perspicacity. Now we get the familiar part. But I like kind of just mashing the low keys before that. Dome, 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 dome. Again, another piano remix of a theme we know. You know?
It's hard not to dig. You gotta do it again. Oh, it hadn't appeared. That's right.
Just gotta get a line in there because I can't make anything else go away. In the very beginning, I used to wonder, like, why do they do this? Like, just keep the scene going. And it's like, well, if you want to break out or log out or go do a thing or start a duty, gotta have some interruption points. Otherwise, you're in a 30-minute cutscene every single time. Which is why they take such lengths to warn you when you are about to do one of those. I got details. Amarat was fucking hard. The last boss was scary. He made the floor disappear, and I didn't like it. Also, Emmett Cell kept talking to us the whole time. Phenomena. Do. It wasn't the best answer, but it had phenomena in it, so... We fought a fat bird. It exploded. That was pretty cool. Alphino, you answer. No, Alphino talks enough. We'll talk for him.
It's a good follow-up to the one. It's a good follow-up to the one that basically made him talk, though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I kind of bait him into it by being sort of vague anyways. Yes, they summoned Eidolon. Hey, I'm not very good with history. Whoops.
So Carl's like, I'm so glad I came to talk to you.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've noticed, I'm the person who kills things, like the primals that nobody else can seem to do anything about. You know, like that's me. Y'all are the book readers.
I'm the hammer
takers.
that sees all the primals as nails.
And I'm like, well, you were there. It's like, yeah, but I was there to kill things, not to take in the scene of this imaginary dreamscape. Come on. Now that's in character, of course. Out of character, I still agree and feel the same way. I keep meaning to fix the shadows and forgetting when I'm actually out of the cutscene. So I'm like, go to the next scene. Oh, the shadows are coming. Okay. Oh, God.
You stole his turn.
Right.
Gotta do it again. Gotta wait for it to show up. Oh. Oh, fix shadows, yes.
Fix shadows. The frame rate's not going to be 60, then who cares what it is? Fix my shadows. I don't know if I need the texture details. I can probably be fine without. Okay.
It does not seem to have significantly affected anything.
No. It's okay. We'll see when I start running around again if I'm just an amorphous blob of shadow or if I actually have, you know, a shape. Like I used to back in the day. I can't wait to crank these up when we're done streaming. Ah, yes. The Great Goober Library.
Google.
Going in hard on perforce now, huh? Everybody's just saying it. I was thinking about it. As you can tell, I'm a terrible reader, an awful historian. I imagine sort of blaming everything on whatever I feel like is handy. You know, like what Fred does with Red Herring on the pup named Scooby-Doo. Where every time they're like, who could the suspect be? He's like, I know! It's Red Herring! They're like, dude, we saw Red Herring back in Kansas and we're in, like, Kentucky. What are you talking about? He's like, damn, you're right. But then sometimes it is Red Herring, and that's pretty cool. Because then he's like, ha ha! It's a really old cartoon, and I don't suggest you watch it. Because, you know, anything that's Scrappy-Doo adjacent, I don't recommend. Don't do it.
I never got to see an episode where Red Herring was the correct one.
I don't know that I saw many, but I remember at least once. Although I think maybe that was a trick and it ended up still not being him, but there was at least a brief time where it was like, oh, it actually is, and everybody's like, wait, what?
Well, they have to make the joke at least once.
Even Fred was like, oh, wait, it is? I'm so used to being rebuffed, I don't know. Reading books is a real good time. I don't really think teleporting is going to be any quicker, so let's run it. Tranquility must be restored to the land. I should have gone off the ramp. That's a mistake. I don't know if I can comfortably get out of the water down there. I've gone into it and like triggered scenes and then teleported out, but I feel like I'm going to be wasting time if I go down there, so let's go around. Hey. Oh no. See, this is the okay way, because it does give me the speed up, even though it doesn't animate it, and I'm not stuck floating. There we go. Okay. You can leave Alice behind. If you're sad that you can't be a red mage right now and she is, throw her into the ocean.
Nope. Well, what do the kids say nowadays? Yeet?
I think so. Any child that has ever said yeet to me was then yeeted, but I believe that's
Yoted?
correct.
Yachtin?
I think the past tense is Yeetimus Maximus. Hilldoys, and there's Dick on.
Yep. Applied directly to the dick.
Well, if word spreads so much, why do you not know about her last name? Damn. Goddamn, Kobe, goddamn. Hey, we're gonna speak to Dick on.
Yeah, how about that?
Apply directly to the forehead. Oh, you know, end of the world, that stuff. Casual stuff, really. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, God. This is the Tails waiter game all over again. One that always sticks out to me is Vesperia, where people ordered like 42 dishes in one order, and you're like, As a minigame, I understand why you're making me remember how many of each of these orders, but as a person, you're not going to have 8 omelets.
Prove it. Prove it.
I can't. Shit.
Maybe I'll have 8 omelets tomorrow. We have all that leftover steak and eggs tomorrow.
There's not that much left.
Yeah. Well, there is some left.
All right.
First one's the tea set.
Oh, am I supposed to talk to them to find out?
The waiter guy, the Dickon told you where to send them.
Oh, I was not paying attention.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. So I was actually doing the Tails minigame, but I got distracted thinking about it.
You just go down the list. Omelet, then the lobster.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Alright, Gisela, go off. Oh no. Talk to Grahat Smitutia. Urbane banter with a smile. Yes.
Though I am kind of curious what that gets you.
A quest failed and
Oh, yeah,
return
you
to
know
the
what?
title screen.
That's exactly what it is. You had to have the opportunity to fail.
They boot me out, so I had to re-queue. Not like this. Feels bad, man. Okay. Making progress. I'm getting there. I only got about an hour to go or so, probably. Not that I mind the story. It's just I want to do the dungeon. I also don't probably need to be this close to Alice to talk to her, but she's tiny.
And she likes to hug your hips.
Apparently.
I'd say waist, but...
Oh, and now she stuck her arm through my chest. Kalima.
Alice is short. That was my joke.
Oh.
It was a bad joke.
I don't understand. Perhaps you could explain it to me in a 500-word essay. Thesis statement, : Albert Einstein once said...
And that man who just quoted Albert Einstein?
You know, I haven't really had to deal with that much of a neophyte as far as writers go anymore, although I'm starting to shift in that direction as less experienced people apply more often. But when I was at the Lumberjack, boy, anybody who thought they wanted to write...
disowned us. I couldn't believe
And everyone?
what I was hearing.
Anyone and everyone?
It wasn't until much later that his words began to sink in, that I began to feel the weight of what it meant. Do you remember when the decision was made to come to Charlian? Grahas said that the Forum was determined to keep us in the dark, and that Father's venomous performance was part of that strategy, to keep us at arm's length. Perhaps it was. Father argued with Grandfather on many occasions, but never with such dismissive contempt. And when he demanded what justifies the sacrifices we make in war, I honestly didn't know what to say. Neither did Alpha know, I know, but never for one moment did I believe we had made the wrong choice. So all I could do was fume silently. It was only afterwards that I realized how childish I had been. How being stubborn and self-righteous must run in the family.
It does seem to.
If I could have just mustered a civil response, then things might have turned out differently. They must be ferrying goods to Labyrinthos.
I hate Labyrinthos.
Dogs!
Mm-hmm.
A vast complex beneath the island. Charlian is famous for archiving knowledge from around the world. Well, that knowledge is not preserved exclusively in dusty tomes and desiccated samples. Our living library, comprised of all manner of flora and fauna, is housed and studied within that underground facility. Still, that did seem to be an unusually large shipment. When I lived here, it was rare to even see such cargo transported by boat. Wait, didn't you hear something in the last stand about the gleaners coming and going more than usual?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think they're the ones we saw manning those boats. And gleaners answer to the Forum. If the appearance of the Telophoroi prompted this sudden burst of activity, then Labyrinthos may hold a clue as to what the Forum is planning.
I do like that she had this whole separate animation just for setting down the cup on the ledge there. Kind of added to the fluidity of the scene.
Yeah.
Some of the other ones, like the thinking with the hand, like those are, things we've seen before, but I don't recall ever seeing that before. Oh, I've probably clicked this way too fast. I still think I'm completing even though I just got a reward. Well, we'll see what happens. This is Endwalker.
Nope, you're gonna get kicked. Requeue. Oh, I don't know, Mike. Is he getting kicked?
Okay, I reloaded in. Okay, alright, just took a moment. We're good. A labyrinthine descent. Master Dickon will want his cups back. His name is Dickon, and that is dumb. Someone probably should have thought of that.
Pervon? Oh, wait, no, you made that joke earlier.
I did.
Dang it.
I did, but, it was much better when you did it.
Oh, flattery will get you everywhere.
Oh my. Now, typically this would be faster, jumping across part of the city. With the load-in, load-out times, let's see if that's actually true or if I should have just hoofed it. Okay, not bad. Oh, here we go. Speedy, speed, boy. Gasoline's burning. It's speedy, speed, boy. As fast as I can. Oh.
Oh, no. It's like that scene from Scrubs where they're all dancing to Turk's ringtone.
Mm-hmm. Bye, 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 bye. I like that even Kelso gets in on it. That's how you know it's a good song.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, going the wrong way. Got distracted. Oh, I probably could have teleported there. I guess it would have been a hair faster. Oh, well. Oh, no. Okay. Phew. Please, God, no. I should be talking to Y'shtola, but there's no time. Plus, she's here anyways. Just think, Alice is actually even shorter, but her shoes give her an extra 2 inches.
Mike is off his game.
Alright, everyone, we have assembled in a circle. The preferred shape for talking.
The old Mike would have made a joke about an extra 2 inches.
He's dead. I think the thing you have to understand is that he was never alive.
I mean, I smell the cookies.
I don't see the cookies.
They have to cool down.
Uh-oh.
Remember, they come out too hot and too gooey. I know that sounds impossible, but it's true. They just kind of fall apart as soon as you try and pick them up. Tell me about this Labyrinthos. I have to stay here because that's where I am in the trailer. Take care, my friend. Soft kitty, red kitty, purr, purr, purr. Jump. Oh no. Oh, first of all, I'm running in place. Okay. Always an adventure, this. Oh no. Sets off at a brisk walk. What is walk? No, that's not it. This, one of these buttons is turning into walk. There we go. All right. I'm still walking too fast. Oh. Cheating. Haha. I know you don't have Peloton because it's one of the few things I miss when I'm a red mage. I'm always like, oh. What happens if we fail? If we weren't already on the clock,
Probably
I would,
start you over.
I would think. That's the kind of quest I'd love to fail on purpose just to see what happens, but there's no time. Win the race. Just win the race. I don't care what it takes. Well, she tried to juke me. And Peloton. Oh. Oh, too far. I played myself. Did I remember to attune to the shore? I mean, we'll never know, will we? We'll just never know. Alright. The rostra. Oh, I've studied all your moves.
Didn't even think about it.
Oh, a chocobo keep. Don't need it. Still getting it. Bye.
I always thought that there are so many of them. It's almost like it should be an achievement.
Kinda, yeah. And obviously part of that's just a relic of a bygone era. No hate on it now. I mean, there's no reason to take it out. I thought it was gonna be something I might use more often. I'd be like, oh, I can just like Red Dead Redemption. I can set a path and then like eat a bagel or whatever the fuck, right? Like
go refill your water cup.
Yeah, but that's what Praetorium's for.
Yeah. You can refill your cup every 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm. The city shines a false sun within a fabricated sky.
Oh god, it's Shadowbringers. Oh no.
In any age exist those who consider the floor an extension of their bookshelves, and this vault's architects surely belonged to that special breed. If the stack grows too high, start a new one. If
I can
no
smell them even more now.
Then make more rooms. A simple solution at first, and then bit by bit, a profound transformation. Knowledge buried beneath knowledge.
This will sound like a selfish question, but are you making 2 batches? Excellent. You did the right thing. Gods be praised. Yes. For tomorrow, maybe. Probably, actually. It'll be perfect when we play Jackbox. Which is something we should probably do for this channel at one point, because those videos actually do well. And it's easy content.
Not what you expected. I must admit, the artifice is very convincing. But I assure you that we are beneath Sharlayan itself. The breeze you feel, the flowing waters you hear, all created by the hand of man.
The island is volcanic, you see, and once upon a time this great hollow must have been a reservoir for magma. It was discovered some 400 years ago, at which point it was repurposed as a storage facility for scrolls and samples and such. Renovations have continued, with nigh on no interruption to this day, with the lower levels still undergoing expansion.
Aren't those people gleaners?
Aye, judging by their dress. They are said to work alone as a rule, but 'twould seem that rule is being enthusiastically broken today. It may be as you suspected, that they are engaged in a task apart from the norm.
Let's spread out and get some answers then.
Unison nod. Uh-oh. A random headache.
Did you call to me just now?
No.
No. How odd. I must be a bit dizzy from the descent.
Tempered Kryl.
I'll be fine, I'm sure. Let's get to work, shall we?
It's never nothing.
That is not an idea that I had when I saw that cutscene, what, 30 seconds ago?
In the ancient past. As we narrate the final days. Alright, gather information. Dobbin is a free... No, never mind. If it needs holding, I'm holding it. The exchange has taught you how to empathize. Ooh, a mender. How am I doing? Full. Because I'm not fighting anything ever.
Not on this side of the quest line.
I really didn't have to on the other side either, did I?
I guess not.
No, I
Not
guess
a
they did.
ton.
They did spawn that one time when we were helping the elephant.
Yeah.
But it was rare. I would expect even fewer in Bookmobileville, but who knows? Even scholars can fight, like slap fights. Oi, he took a tumble.
Ah, yes.
Scholars fighting. Scholars fighting would be totally fruitless because the
Ad loquiam.
The healer would keep them alive.
Well, and also. So anyways, as you can see, I learned nothing. The form is up to something. Labyrinthos is upside down. She has an idea. I will crouch down to get your idea. So that you don't have to crane your neck with your headache. Isn't that considerate?
Very thoughtful.
I will turn my charms. I mean, those are considerable charms. It's not Tataru level, but Kryl has a way with people. Alright. Back to Erenville. I've studied all your moves, Erenville. Look
The
at
bunny
that.
boy.
It's a bunny boy. Oh, that's right. They can't see my mouse. Well, I'm circling Nick over here. There he is. Grizzled moist. It's important to say. In a grizzled voice. Yeah, I'll be 82 in no time. Hopefully by the dungeon. Okay. I'm heading this way. Into a map I can't see. In a world I don't understand. Alright. I don't either.
Just had a big dinner.
I had so much dinner and it was very good. Nobody cares, but I do. And that's important to me. Look at this bullshit.
Everybody enjoys a mukbang. See, you're talking about easy content. There you go.
Hmm.
Like
Alright.
that guy that went from 155 to like 450.
Look at that guy. Look at this guy living the dream. Just a troll. That's it. There's a bunch of them beating the shit out of somebody.
See, they don't get sunlight, so they can survive in this environment.
Ah, that makes a lot of sense. Wait a minute. Maybe we should look up at the stars. Wow. You came to the wrong neighborhood. I didn't even need my barrage. Quick, yeah, I was gonna say, find somebody else. You! Oh, he died miserably. You hate to see it. Capture the grizzled mouse. Alright. Does seem like a thing the Warrior of Light should be doing. Oh, gotta stay away from the troll. Scary.
I want to say he's more north. Oh, nope. Definitely not. Not for you.
Definitely up on the compass, though.
Yeah.
Hello, Governor. You died. Where'd he go? Where is he? Oh. And now I'm going to use Raging Strike for no reason. Just blast everything to death. So anyways, I started blasting.
Don't worry, you're going to get it, I promise.
Oh, I had to do the thing. Yeah. It's a lot better than having to, like, remember the days, you know, when you would do Levmets or something, and you had to, like, calm an enemy and use an item on it at a certain percentage, but then somebody else shot it, it re-aggroed, and then you failed because it died. Remember all that?
I do remember all that.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems to have made an impression on me somehow. Oh no. Okay, good. Just wanted to get a cookie, and the game wanted to fuck me instead.
People in the chat are talking about how a whole bunch of Reapers are now on Lakeland doing fates.
They're doing fates?
You're just doing fates.
Botanist extreme.
How am I supposed to get up here?
There's a path on the
towards the west.
Far
there.
side, looks like. Well, in that case.
Alright, it's time for me to get...
I have to go inside there. What am I doing?
Someone else is also on the journey. Squeak, squeak. Oh, I have not attuned anything yet, so I have to still walk around like a loser. Here in my car, and I can't drive that fast. Look at that troll in car. Glowy horse.
Epona.
I have that glowy horse, but that's not the one I got randomly. Sick Ollie. So here I am. What's up? I brought you mouse mice.
Here, have a marmot.
It's a critter.
As long as it's a critter and not a varmint.
Well, the guy who did varmints wasn't here, so.
Yep.
That would have been the most inside joke.
Yeah, yeah.
Presumably, we're going to turn the marmots into marmalade. I think that's how that works.
Like you do.
Yeah. submissive and breedable. What?
Yeah.
That's effectively what they just said about marmots, but that's not too far from the truth. That's the best lie, is the one that's got, you know, a kernel of truth in it. It's fine. Can you give me 440,000 experience? Because that would be valuable.
Yeah. Level you right up. I have no idea why I said it that way.
I'm not entirely sure, but it's a reality we all have to confront.
Yep, and it's part of the eternal internet record now, too.
Never going away. Gonna lose your job for that shit.
Oh, no. One of the things I noticed on Reddit yesterday is apparently there was this big to-do about somebody on AITA, which is Am I the Asshole, posting about how his wife decided to take her second big long break where she does something for herself in 2 years, and he was upset that she wanted to play Final Fantasy XIV all day on launch.
Oh. It's probably still nothing. Always the descent, yeah. It's definitely not Zodiark. Don't worry about that. It's gonna be great the next time it happens. And we're gonna be like, hey, are you okay, Crouch? She'd be like, Hail Satan! And we're like, oh, first of all, who? And then what?
I don't know what came over me.
Daytona.
Not anymore, you can't.
Oh,
We're
man.
an Endwalker. Spoilers.
Probably not. That doesn't matter, though. Yeah, who you calling they?
Our one concurrent reviewer. Thank you. Hello.
Hello. Talk to us in the chat.
Some people don't want to talk. Don't put them on the spot.
It's going to turn out to be Mike on his phone.
He's actually really driving a lot of joy out of watching us. Different angle, you know, you can look around the room, but... Oh, car accident. I kind of wanted to fall off the bridge, but again, there's no time. If it was just me, I would have driven off into the water just because it would have been funny, but I can't do stuff like that right now. I can't play the game correctly. Because I have to play it correctly. Alright. Juicy experience. Oh, there's a car ruining the whole realism. Yes, I know I was just on one, and no, I'm less bothered by the circular sphere.
Well, that actually fits. It's an Allergan node.
Sure. It's a technodrome. Here I am with a bunch of quests.
We should get our friend
Shushu to be.
To drive around on that regularly. You know who.
I can't think of who. I could go look at the list to see who you might be talking about and dox all of them at once, but I couldn't possibly think of who it would be.
The name.
Maybe when we stream, like, we can do, like, all the 70s stuff. We could stream that.
Yeah.
Go in blind, which is not the preferred nomenclature anymore, but and it's tough because... Well, I understand where people are coming from because it's sort of denigrating to people who are actually blind. It also implies something different than like first playthrough that people try to use to replace it for a while. Well, sometimes the numbers are delayed, Mike, so it could be that it'll say 2 here in a minute. It's not like it updates in real time. It takes a moment to refresh, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure how that metric works. We usually see it in the 6 to 10 range on the podcast. We had, I think, as many as 35 for the Cold Steel finale, and that was just, like, concurrent. There was more than that spread out over the 8 fucking hours. More people than probably should have stayed with us for the majority of that, especially considering that was 2 a.m. our time. Which was cool of them. I'm not saying that was a bad thing. It would have been very easy for them to be like, yeah, it's like 5 in the morning, peace. But we've always had a pretty good following for trail stuff. That and Jackbox, and for some reason, the very first video we did for Saints Row. That's got like 40,000 views now, and it's not clear why. I think it's because we were trying to do co-op, and people have come to that video trying to figure out the co-op in that game because it was bad. Or at least setting it up was bad.
Did you actually do a demonstration of it?
We talked about our process in it.
Okay.
Because it was complicated, and we also didn't really know. Like, we went in completely, there's the word again, blind. But, like, it was tough because you didn't really start off in co-op, even though it looked like maybe you could. You had to get through the very first, like, demo thing, and then become the president. And then, like, load into the world, and then you could bring other people in.
I actually played that with Doug a little bit. And we did Get Out of Hell as well.
Yeah, I mean, Saints Row got a little bit too crazy for my liking. I'll probably stick with 3 as my favorite. 2 is also kind of pretty good. 4 is fun for being, like, you know, crazy superpowers, and I didn't mind the direction. I just wouldn't want that long term. But, I mean, that we've seen they're kind of rebooting things with the game that got delayed.
And by the way, I would love to listen to your show more regularly, but sometimes... we always go over to my mom and dad's on Tuesdays for tacos. Like you do.
You know, any day can be Taco Tuesday if your heart is into it.
Yeah.
I do feel a little guilty just kind of secluding myself so I can listen sometimes.
I have to get the kids wrangled for getting all the stuff taken care of. You know, for getting them to bed. So sometimes it's really hard for me to listen, but
hey, there we go.
Yep, see, there it is.
Yep. It was only a matter of time.
All right, yep, everybody drink. Especially me.
All right, real quick. We need to attune to this.
Well, gee, now I sound like an actual badass.
No. Jump over the wall, kitty. Alright, search for the pack-bearing gleaner, which just sounds like gibberish, but I know. I'm sickened by it, too. Watch out for floating artichokes. Oh. Oh, God, I'm going to not be able to do this now, aren't I? Quick, get into it.
Okay. Your buddy here can take away from you. To be fair, that's a word that it's easy to confuse
Distinctive
with other
caw.
Enmity.
Enmity?
I'm going to help you in a minute as soon as I get out of here. Is it going to be in time? Yes, it is.
I wasn't really rushing it down. I was just doing my basic spell the whole time. Oh, wait.
I think I messed up, though.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yep, you and me both.
Got distracted. Okay. Oh, we're doing sniper stuff again, huh?
Yeah, you are.
All right, I'll be Brian Mills.
What do I actually have to hit? Hit the right bird.
Yeah, you gotta hit the
All
green
right.
one.
Objective failed if the wrong bird is sedated.
Nailed him. Second shot.
That one? I've studied all your moves. See, I had, too. I wasn't just saying that. Like, I love when the objective pops up and it looks like
two
that.
birds, one stone.
Tupac?
What? Oh, I have Rock Lee.
Rock Lee. He was a bird. I'm not really sure either. Eyebrows?
Yeah. Nice shot, Warrior of Light. Nice shot.
Yeah! I shot a bird!
Wait, you are really familiar with ranged weapons. Why is this like a yay moment for me? It's like a...
It's unclear. It's unclear.
Nicely done. Let me truss this one up, and I'll make my way over to you.
Right, Mike?
Water looks nice there. I don't even have quite all the water settings turned on, though a lot of them are. What'd you guys do? I shot a blow dart.
There you are. Any new revelations?
Birds go down like bitches. Oh, as far as the final days, no. No.
So you met with that gleaner again, this time to capture a hornbill.
We're becoming best friends. I'm sure he'll give up some information
I
now.
understand catching and bringing in creatures from the outside, but what's the point of chasing after ones already here?
Oh, it's a simple thing, really.
Hill.
Occasionally, we remove specimens no longer needed for study, or those we've had difficulty raising. But we can't simply turn them loose. Safely returning such creatures to their native habitats is another facet of a cleaner's duties. But not in this case, I'm afraid. I've been asked to bring the bird below.
The restricted section in the lower levels of Labyrinthos. Open only to a select few researchers handpicked by the Forum. The projects
Starting
down
to
there
notice a pattern
are the
here.
subject of rumor and hearsay. Forbidden magics. Advanced technologies that can never be allowed to fall into outside hands. Even Archons are not privy to the truth. Those who are, the researchers involved in this secretive work, are not permitted to walk freely
I've heard
in
it
the
said that
city,
it's
and are
similar
instead
to a college
required
degree.
to live in isolated quarters.
But with a tattoo.
Actually, probably similar
What
to
could
a
a
doctorate.
facility subject to such strict security protocols possibly need with a hornbill? An experiment?
Possibly. I wasn't afforded an explanation. But judging by the requisition list given to me and my colleagues, I doubt it's for any kind of advanced research. I'd be more inclined to believe we were making preparations to migrate to the south. Mericidia or thereabouts.
What? Why would you say that?
Much of the flora and fauna we were asked to procure could serve as reliable sources of sustenance. They're comparatively hardy species too, able to endure harsh climates. And among them are specimens known to be effective in improving soil quality and purifying water.
Harsh climates like the moon.
When you put it that way, migration does sound like a reasonable assumption.
That's all it is, though. An assumption. Through our tasks, we gleaners glimpse only bits and pieces of the Forum's plans. Our prime concern is that our requisitions, be they living or otherwise, are properly preserved for the knowledge of future generations. Now, I really must be going. I regret that I cannot reward you as you deserve.
Virtue is its own
Perhaps you might
reward.
reward us after a fashion then. It is imperative that we reach the lower levels. And seeing as you are already set to descend with your assigned cargo, mayhap we could accompany you as your assistants.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. Once the animals have been prepared for transport, we send them down separately via the lift.
But what if you dress us up as
I
the
will,
animals?
of course, follow after to make my report, but I can hardly pass you off as porters when there's nothing left to carry.
Indeed. Pray forget I said anything.
How do you feel about climbing? If you've strength and the courage to brave it, then there is another way down. This path leads to the 33rd facet, a mine shaft excavated during one of our expansions of Labyrinthos. While I cannot guarantee that the passage is safe to traverse, it should provide access to the medial circuit below.
I never even knew such a place existed. Thank you. This is the perfect solution.
You're quite welcome, but consider yourselves warned.
Okay. You got it. Actually, I kind of like your voice, but there's no time.
Probably be back.
A mutually
Turning back
beneficial
is
thing.
hardly an option, not when we've come this far. Let's go and take a look at this mine shaft.
Minecraft?
Yes.
I don't like that. And the game gives me a lingering look. Speak with Alfino! Alright. Action is coming.
You guys are hearing my battle music.
Mm-hmm. I could have ducked over earlier and gotten that part of the map. That's okay. It's okay. It'll all come in due time. Like, look, there's Doug over there out on the map. Part of the map I don't have yet.
Sounds like a really cool battle track.
No, don't fight me. Complete. Made it. I'm stubborn, so I'm just going to keep doing this. Yeah. That's fine. You want death, you can have it. I'll even activate this. I'm going to do a backflip for no reason. You know, the usual. Oh. Yeah, that's right, bitch. A cornered cat becomes a lion. This is great. I'm enjoying this a lot, even though it's wasting time. Motherfucker's back for round 2. Well, you can have an apex arrow.
No, I am.
Oh, can't leave this time, bitch. Alright, where were we? This seems eager to get underway. Yeah, I bet increasingly eager as this has gone on. This is one of those spots where I'm like, guys, I'm being attacked, guys. Scion, under attack, guys. You're standing there.
Oh, you can handle it.
You're literally 2 feet away from me. What the fuck? Guys?
Garuda was at least 5 times as big. Probably closer to 3.
Just bounding around on the giant carbuncle.
And you fought her in the middle of a goddamn tornado.
Tony Stark built this in a cave. Full of boxes grabs. Oh, that wasn't the reference. Sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. That is awkward. I just enjoy making that reference, though. I really do. What? More creatures that wish for death. And they shall have it. Using AoEs when the other one hasn't moved up yet. It's really top tier gameplay, and I think everyone should be impressed.
Well, let's see how it goes in the postseason.
I don't know how I feel about this track. It sounds weird, but I can't really hear it that well.
But you probably can't turn up the volume without feedbacking, or...
I could bring up the music volume a bit just on its own, and that might help. You know what? I'll help you. Maybe you'll help me. Follow you, will you? Nope, there he goes.
Goodbye!
Yeah, they've largely taken out these longer cast time type things to... But it's fine. It's fine. I'm not bitter. Are you bitter?
I'm not, but she is.
I'm gonna go if I'm always bitter.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Boom! Shadow Bite. AoE all the things. But not Apexer. I'm saving that for the next group.
But there isn't.
I'm saving it. Oh my god. This is the one that really makes you feel slow. When you're going through a fucking school zone at all times.
I'm running.
Well, he does have his brake lights on.
I'll see if I can catch up to you before you even get to your next quest marker. Nope, it's not happening.
Ah. I found the Ishtola. Alright, find a farming facility. You got it. Back on the mount. Genemos. Digimon. Actually, I might want to stay up. Let's see. Where are we looking? Nope, it's down. There's no time. Remember how I talked about how there's no time? Even if I wanted time.
FC member says that they just got in on a 2-hour queue with 3,700 people in.
I believe it. It's a Saturday night, and people aren't going to care about it getting late. It's only going to be worse than what we saw when we tried to get. Oh, my legs.
That's what I'm looking for.
Final destination.
Mike, you probably want to make sure you don't go out. Okay.
Check harder. Wow, those grapes don't look good.
No.
Wowzers.
Honestly, they look like they put a texture over the crystal of light.
Yeah, like the vessels we used to get all their bodies back from the first. But it's grape flavored.
For kids.
The fate was a giant Marlboro.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can't think of any reason why they would really want one of those in this biodome.
That does feel like it would be a priority to make sure it was not being a problem, but what do I know about this Bass Ackwards world?
Except this is our Bass Ackwards world. Like, before we were on the first.
Yeah, but
somebody else
it's being corrupted more and more as we speak.
Yeah.
There weren't towers here before in my Eorzea. Oh, no. Oh, poop my pants. Alright, there's Nick again.
Nope.
I threw a unicorn at him. He seems unfazed.
I can phase through unicorns. It's a talent I've always had.
A mine shaft, you say? I'll read that later. Alright, gather information. 1 down. Peloton working as intended. That's good. Rub Epican. He's just overwhelmed. We don't need to find out any more than that. He's just freaking out. That's all.
Constantly.
Well, I'm gonna take the high road.
Do.
You take the low.
There.
Boom.
Hydra. Sonic boom. Oh no.
No.
A stray onion. Oh god, they're everywhere. I gotta tilt down so I can see. There we go. That's the ticket. I found some stacked boxes. They are stacked and they are also boxes. And now I've dived into a cutscene. These boxes trigger the echo. What? The boxes were hiding the flowers. The flowers are spewing glue.
Hard to look away, isn't it?
Don't drink the glue.
But they're more than pretty flowers. Heart blooms are attuned to ambient emotion.
Okay, Gaston. What?
He's certainly coming across as the dashing, handsome man in a romance novel right now.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the weird thing on his nose.
Seem convinced, but
Hey, don't.
I know.
it's true.
Don't you? That's our thing.
This
You're not a
is
Rogadin,
rare
you're a
occurrence.
Gerudo.
It mirrors the anxiety and urgency of those
A little bit here, a little bit there. You know.
Rush to fulfill sudden orders.
Sorry.
Intense feelings like those spur the petals to change color. Bright glowing hues in the presence of joy. Dark subdued shades for frustration or despair. Yet even with the collected wisdom of Charlian at our disposal, we've yet to identify the underlying principle of this empathic effect. And there are other mysteries besides. Although the flower is extraordinarily long-lived, its low reproductive rate has made it difficult to find younger populations growing in the wild.
Sir, we just met. You can't just say reproductive rate.
Your cats, your invasive species. We
Nah.
know all about your reproductive rate.
We've been unable to pinpoint its land of origin.
I mean, there's let's say there's got to be less of us right now.
To further complicate matters, every culture, even dimly aware of its existence, has given it a different name and mythos. Our attempts to study it via the historical record have been an exercise in frustration. As an avid botanist myself, I should one day like to unravel the Heartbloom's secrets. But I'm afraid other duties must take precedence. I will leave you to your thoughts.
I didn't ask to know any of this, but thank you.
That was my thought too. I'm like, this is interesting, and your voice acting's good, but also didn't ask.
Didn't ever say a damn thing to him either.
No. For all you know, I can't even talk.
Well,
you can.
You can convey ideas.
Have you learned aught of interest?
I can turn my head sideways, like.
A flower that reacts to one's feelings. Strange. I must say, I have never heard of such a thing.
Guy comes walking back in and starts his explanation over again.
I lost my mood ring. I don't know how to feel
This
about
is
this.
all very fascinating. But as it stands, we fail to gain any significant insight into the Forum's undertaking.
And this is when we see that viewer disappear.
Activity to support Erenville's supposition that a priority has
I was okay for the most part, but that's too much.
Unfortunately for our investigation,
I signed on for
these
cringe
workers were
content,
never
not
informed
that.
as to how their duties serve the master plan.
If only we could interrogate the Forum members directly.
You're in luck, Alice say.
Latoya.
Isn't that the entrance to the arcade?
Big stretch.
Look, there. I think that's Erenville.
I'm assuming that applies to bunnies just like it would cats or dogs, where if somebody stretches, you say big stretch.
To tell from here,
Big stretch.
I think you're right. He did say he was coming down to make his report.
Or big, and then after that, they're gonna yawn.
Erenville
Big
receives
yawn.
his orders from the Forum. Would it not follow, then, that the superior to whom he reports is a Forum member, or at least a close associate?
You mean to eavesdrop on their conversation? What of the risks?
Ours alone to bear. We won't interfere with Erenville's work, nor will he be implicated as an accomplice. If you're not comfortable taking part, I can do this alone.
Nay. I said myself that I wished to know Father's intentions. And no answers will be forthcoming should we simply ask nicely.
We can apologize later, should it come to it. Right now, we need every crumb of information we can get our hands on. Consequences be damned.
She says swear.
My virgin ears.
It might be best if you came along as well. In fact, we should all...
But where's the one who's missing? Oh no! Carl, I told you not to drink the flowers.
Crier?
Oh, yes. That certainly sounds like a plan.
Yes.
I'm glad you agree.
She says, unconvinced.
Quickly! Erenville is on the move. We need to get closer before we lose him.
A stealth mish.
Almost. I can almost reach you.
Yes, reach Zodiark. Now we're looking. Caught in 4K. I've done it. How much more do I have, Doug?
There's probably, I want to say 30 minutes of cutscenes at least.
I'll get on a mount then, just to go that 2 feet. Good. Keep an eye on her. All right. I could talk to her, but she's possessed, so let's not. We can still catch him. You're right. I'll get on my mount again.
Don't worry, I'll get on my mount.
Down.
Sonic boom.
What's up?
Hey.
Watch out for bees. Oh, fuck this thing. Oh, there's Nick. Oh, Jesus.
Nope. Found me again.
Nope, you can't,
oh!
You can't see.
Oh,
You can't
God.
Oh, I just ran over a toad.
Oh, you...
Spoilers, you can't see.
Why is it every time you drive you kill someone, Gannon?
It's what I do.
That's all I know.
This is how I learned to feel.
Here.
Think.
Nothing important. Well, I mean, this was inevitable.
Well, you were saying all sorts about the stealth mission.
It wouldn't really make sense.
And disguising yourself as animals.
For us to have like little accoutrements that made us look like our real life counterparts, so like I always say having like a bow or whatever, like, you know, like doesn't make sense, but it'd be kind of funny.
I feel like that'd be a callback to 8 bits and 16-bit game.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know damn well if in Final Fantasy VI, if Locke had got turned into a toad, he would have had that silly hat. Probably kept his gray hair or something.
Stoll, usually you ask for consent before you just turn someone into a toad. Alfie Toad and Alley Toad.
Yes. Nope, Nick fell for the trick. I saw it. Nick fell for it.
Fell for the trick.
Exposed 4K.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm getting experience from my Archer Toad.
Are you saying that something happened to me while I was in this cutscene?
You went to the... Oh, you went... That's not the right one. In words. Oh, I guess it might
Doug,
be.
kill the enemies.
What enemies?
Kill them. There's a toad up here. Big fat one. What if he sees me? Murder him.
He's gonna be dead.
Murder him. There you go. Sick him on my enemies. I like how we have the little Ishtola running with us, so it's like the spell is being maintained. This is great. It's canon, actually.
Immersive.
Yes. I've been prepared for this quest my whole motherfucking life. Alright, I see another group of toads. That means there's actually 2 Alisades. So, do with that what you will.
So 2 times 16.
32. It's like the Michael Jackson joke. What's the best thing about 14-year-olds?
There's 4 of them?
I trust you will find your compensation to be more than satisfactory.
We wish to make clear that we are pleased with the efficiency and thoroughness of your work.
Nice hat, douche.
So much so that we have come bearing new tasks in need of your competent hand.
I like her outfit. Kill Zodiarch.
Another lengthy list. If I may speak frankly, the Gleaners have been pushed to the point of collapse by your unending demands. We are not familiars to be exploited. We are Charlayan scholars, and we deserve an explanation for this unseemly treatment. What warrants such urgency?
In an age long past, Charlayan was charged with a momentous duty.
Duty.
And now that word of the final days hangs heavy in the air, the time has come for us to fulfill that charge. I can say no more, but I promise you this. All will be revealed in due course. And when it has, you will understand that your toil was in service to the greatest good.
Then I will do your bidding. For now. But unless you wish the Gleaners to rise up in protest, I advise you to offer tangible improvements for our working conditions. Your promised revelation does nothing to address present circumstances.
A fair point. Your concerns will be conveyed to the forum.
In the wastebasket. Live long and prosper. Catch us, we're frogs, we're critters.
Nope, now Doug heard it.
I hope that was informative. You may consider my debt to you repaid in full. While I do have my reservations about the Forum, I want to believe that they have our best interests at heart.
I want to believe.
Which is why I'm reassured that you're busy sniffing out the truth of things. We can ill afford to place all our eggs in one basket, this master plan of theirs, without first understanding the risks involved.
What if we were actually not them?
Wait! How did you know it was us?
If you mean to impersonate a toad, try studying the real thing. And don't try to fool an expert.
Just talking to three toads. Consider my debt repaid. And then the toads are like, what? Got experience for being a toad.
Hooray! Actually, I think it was probably exploring
Toad.
Map. You're actually in an island on your map right now.
No. Got 448,000 experience for being a toad.
Okay. I see what you're saying. The quest experience.
Shut up. Toad experience. I did fill in a part of the map as part of that too, yes, but I don't care about the 26,000. I mean, I will take it. I'm not throwing it out of bed. What I care about is the 448,000. All right. Well.
You having fun?
It was kind of fun watching it come in from afar, you know? Going east. The other east. Oh, you're getting the map, I see. Get that map too. And then all of a sudden I'll be just 800,000 away. And change. Oh god.
Ow.
Bees.
I am currently 15. Excuse me, 1.5 million away. I'm much farther away than you are. Yep. You know it.
Well, to be fair, I didn't waste any experience on crafters. Thanks for making me my armor again.
Yeah.
Didn't waste any fucking experience on that bullshit.
I was just very surprised at how easy it was to get blacksmith to 90.
Yeah.
I didn't ever study anything other than making the one collectible.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello. I jumped out at just the right time, I see. Again, we don't need to, and maybe it's just the pandemic age. It's like, I don't need to be standing this close to talk to someone. Or do I?
Or should I?
Checking into those flowers she was so entranced by. I mean, she's just not here. We can talk about her. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
All right, to the southeast.
Oh, I have this one.
So what is it? Slash ride pillion?
Yes. Then you have to do I guess if you haven't targeted, yeah, it should work just fine.
Okay. I'll try it next time.
Exactly where she is.
I don't.
I studied all your moves. B.
There's Doug.
Follow me.
I should have gone.
Oh, you got attacked.
Yes, I did.
Caught in 4K. I'm driving into a bush. Ruined the camera angle. It's fine. You gotta get us there. It's not your fault. Look at these things chasing us.
I feel like we're doing a treasure map right now.
Presumably yelling ethnic slurs at us while we're driving too, which is just not appropriate. Come on, onions.
It's
Be better than
2021.
this.
Be better. Well, you're actually barely ahead of me in the cutscene. I'm going to just watch yours.
Eat it.
I wish I had the sound on.
For you, the spell will keep it from wilting. She said you would need it for the journey ahead.
Zodiac.
Will you speak with her now? I cannot hope to match Minfilia's clarity, of course, but...
Yeah, well, she died, so...
Spoilers.
Oh. She's on a farm.
New Oracle of Light.
What the fuck?
Don't worry. She has lent me her body for only a moment.
Okay, but how do you sound like you? Oh, you're a god. Doesn't matter. Never mind.
Just as I could not save the first from the flood of light, it has become arduous for me to interact with the physical world without assistance. Though I might converse with you for a time, the incorporeal form I assumed on the ship would be incapable of casting even the simplest enchantment. It is in the depths of the ethereal sea, the place to which all life returns, where my influence is greatest. After Minfilia's sacrifice on the first, it was to the sea, here in the source, where I ferried her soul. I wished that gentle spirit to find rest in the world she loved so well. Her, and another who may yet have a part to play, though that will depend on you.
Emmett.
Take the flower, walk free, for you are free to go where you wish, to believe what you will.
See, it was the part of the song with the walk free. Never mind.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
That blue will be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear
walk
the
free.
light for others to follow.
Live on.
Together, raise it aloft and let it shine till the end, blinding and radiant.
Put that in my ass. And you're dead. At least you didn't go face first like Oriange.
That was all too brief. Already she seems so far away. My apologies if I startled you. Ever since we began our descent into Labyrinthos, I had sensed another's will, straining to reach out. Even with my particular talents, though, I was unable to make a connection at first. So weak and tenuous it was. Once I took hold of that wispy thread, imagine my surprise to discover it was Heidelin herself. Needless to say, it seemed wise to learn what we could before letting go. Her answers were more cryptic than I would have liked.
Answers.
But at least she left us with a guide of sorts, that unusual flower.
The botanist comes back.
What the hell?
Yes, we are definitely making progress. You can't be serious. We've done nothing wrong.
Well, twins are in trouble again.
As they are often prone to do.
Crow running is funny to me. Obviously, most Lavafel's running is funny, but something about Crow is just funnier to me. Oh.
Oh, I know that guy.
Father. No, don't show yourself. Now you're going to get caught in it.
Master Fortuno, what business has the Forum with us?
Obstruction and suppression, apparently.
Mistress Baldessian, our records show you facilitated the Scions' entrance into Sharlayan by claiming them as assistants for your organization. We are aware of your investigations. After alerting the major institutions to the presence of potential troublemakers, we received word from an Archean custodian.
Nice ears.
A group operating under the auspices of the students, skulking about Labyrinthos and engaging in clandestine behavior.
Clandestine? We may not have entered Sharlayan as Scions, but we did naught to conceal our identities. Our only purpose in this city is to seek the truth. I can think of no reason why our actions should warrant the Forum's intervention.
I think the Toads were kind of concealing their identity.
Tis not our way to discourage the pursuit of knowledge, but the timing of such pursuits must be considered, not to mention their potential impact. With the world in chaos, we, the true caretakers of wisdom, have committed ourselves to an undertaking that demands the utmost discretion. And we will not risk its success by turning a blind eye to disruptive foreign elements in our midst.
Nice clothes, dweebs.
What then is to be our fate? Will you put us on a ship back to Eorzea?
The Forum will convene to examine your case. The results of said inquiry will determine your future in this city. As for your absent companion, he has already been detained.
Graha! But why? Is reading a crime now, too?
Reading is encouraged, celebrated even. Not, however, of the volumes shelved in the restricted section of the library.
Should have used Vanish.
Refusing to comply will only make matters worse. Let us instead treat this as an opportunity to open a dialogue with the Forum.
Silence is often one's best defense. I would advise against prolonging the proceedings with frivolous discourse.
I'd advise against you pleading your own case.
But enough. This is not the place for debate. The rostra await.
Yeah, I don't know that anybody in this group is good at keeping silent.
The Warrior of Light.
Yeah. But even us at times, we were like, all right, let me tell you a 4-minute story. But yeah, I mean, the other 4, all pretty gabby.
Including the one that they already have.
Yep. Let's be honest, really, the only person who doesn't talk a ton is basically Estinian. We know Estinian likes the sound. Or Estinian. We know Urianger likes the sound of his own voice. Thancred is okay, but sometimes he goes on like long exposition. Nice mustache. All right, we're in the spiral chamber.
Oh, nobody told us there was a dress code.
I was careless.
We would have been detained regardless. This way, at least, we managed to stay together.
Okay, but I have a dungeon I have to go run.
I trust your time within the Forbidden Archives was well spent.
Hee hee hee.
The forum will come to order.
Barnier.
This inquiry is now in session. As Speaker-elect, I will be presiding over the day's proceedings.
He's less powerful than Barney, but not as powerful as Barney Est.
Master Fortuner, would you be so kind as to restate the matter which compelled you to summon your colleagues with such urgency?
As you are all aware, we recently denied Eorzea's request for Sharlayan assistance. Since then, certain individuals dissatisfied with our decision have taken it upon themselves to interfere with our work.
Objection. Speculation.
They entered
Objection.
our nation masquerading as associates of the students of Baldessian. But these malcontents are better known as the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
She has her hood down.
These
Yeah, I see
militants
that.
wield
I just
influence
noticed
with
that.
both the Eorzean and Eastern alliances, and are inextricably involved with the crises presently afflicting the world at large. Loose in our city, these warmongers sought to meddle with and expose matters of state secret. What are they, if not a dire threat to be expelled?
No, 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 no.
No.
You have tarnished the good name of the students. Galuf would be ashamed.
Ouch. Uh-oh. Puncher.
Galuf Baldessian was never one to forsake his fellow man. Even if this nation closed every door and retreated from the world, he would have found a way to help the Scions, help every soul of this star fight back against the coming doom.
She didn't like that.
Damn, I got chastised. I was only allowed one line. Fuck.
A terrible enemy stands poised to lay waste to all we hold dear. In the face of such madness, Eorzea reached out to Sharlayan, a respected ally, in the hopes of forming a united front. Was your curt dismissal truly the best you could offer? Or are you so preoccupied with your momentous duty of an age long past that even the end of the world is unworthy of your attention?
Oh, you can't tell that to us. What the hell?
Whence came this revelation?
The world's gonna end, and none of this really matters.
From
So
the
why
mouth
should
of
we
a
help?
member within fortuitous earshot.
Take that. Chris said objection. I say take
Where's
that.
my glasses?
Then it seems your findings support my own. The reason I visited the restricted shelves was to study records of the Forum's policymaking process, to better understand the historical trends underlying their most major decisions. At first glance, the positions of neutrality in war and the accumulation of knowledge above all else appear constant and consistent, the unchanging pillars of Sharlayan society. And once upon a time, I might have left it at that. These days, however, I am more attuned to the subtleties of governance, and so I noticed something odd.
Uh-oh.
From a particular point in time, the purpose of these policies shifted.
No longer was knowledge preserved for the benefit of society. Rather, society was to be gradually reshaped to ensure the preservation of knowledge. The most conspicuous and telling change was the one which befell Labyrinthos. Once little more than an oversized storehouse, an enormous allocation of funds saw it transformed into an advanced research and archival facility. I also discovered a fascinating account on the finances of our Dravanian colony. The settlement attracted students from far and wide, and the connections and tuition fees thus acquired were funneled into further improvements for the archives. Now, there is no question that our nation's progress is tied to the acquisition of wisdom. Nevertheless, the vast resources diverted for this purpose borders on the obscene. But returning to the matter of when, our change in course appears to have been made some 270 years ago.
The very same period when Sharlayan scholars in the hinterlands began a formal study of the ethereal sea. You found something, did you not? And whatever it was, gave rise to your oh-so-important duty.
Uh-oh.
Mind your tongue, Archon. If you had seen...
Ooh. Force choke.
Yeah.
Yes. We are bound by a duty we cannot ignore. Knowing this, what would you have us do? Abandon our vital work and join you on the field of battle? We will never choose the way of the sword. We will fulfill our mission not through strife and bloodshed, but survival. Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
He said the thing.
Do as you must, then. But we Scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
Such misguided zeal.
Then guide us, Jesus.
Father, Master Fortuner, I fail to understand the stance you have elected to take. But by the same token, I have yet to find a compelling argument to counter the challenge you put to us in Gridania. Still, in the midst of my uncertainty, I must trust in myself to do what is right, as others have chosen to trust in me. So I will continue, as I always have, weighing the consequences of my every action, and allowing my hope for the future to inform my decisions.
That's quite enough. Have you all forgotten the reason for this assembly?
Oldman. Nice ears.
Scholar Monteshane. He's the head of the studium and an old friend of my grandfather's.
I warned you about this.
Honestly, every discussion devolves into some interminable debate. Terrible habit. Let's return to the topic at hand, By their own admission, these Scions have resolved to fight alongside the Eorzean nations against the doom which swift approaches. But there exists no evidence of an attempt to incite our citizens to do the same.
Oh shit. Got him with the no evidence.
Furthermore, while our decision may well have been the correct one, we cannot simply bull our way through these disagreements without inviting doubts or objections. Put yourselves in their place. Who among you would leave a tome unopened if an elder forbid you read it with no reason given? No. If we're to quell further discontent, then we must conclude this matter with a fair and even hand.
I'm done.
Sorry, I'm so old I got tired standing.
It took considerable effort, but I got it there.
We will have order! Master Montaigne raises some valid points. Keeping such concerns in mind, I propose we enforce the following measures.
We execute the scions. Number 1.
Until further notice, the students of Baldessian are to cease any and all activities within the domain of Sharlayan. You will also refrain from any further investigation into the Forum's decisions and duties. Failure to comply with these restrictions will result in the immediate expulsion of your Scion associates. Let us put this judgment to a vote. All in favor, raise your hand.
It's pretty hit or miss. You can't possibly see everybody. There's people behind you.
I count 51 for and 48 against. The proposal is passed.
At least it wasn't unanimous like last time.
Students, scions, you have heard the Forum's judgment. Pray abide by it, or face the consequences.
What are you gonna do? You said you'd never take up the sword.
Honored members, I thank you for your time. This inquiry is concluded.
Some of us will stand. Some of us will not. One of the members is Fandaniel. Guess which one? It's Ishtal. There's no need to hide the pretense. It's 100% happening, and we should just accept it.
I've already started the next quest.
It's fine.
Yeah, it also has a bit of a cutscene weight to it, so
it's fine. Everything's fine.
I did say 30 minutes of cutscenes. I have no idea how accurate I was.
It's been about 35.
35 minutes of cutscenes.
Yes.
Not all of it, just a lot of it.
We'll start the dungeon at midnight, and I'll go to bed at 2 a.m. again, and then I'll cry.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll come back tomorrow and not change anything, and just continue to live my life.
Sounds about right.
I'll say a big game, but I won't do shit. It is you. Nice ears.
Mommy?
I warned everybody this was going to happen.
Yes, you did. I was
Hers
there.
look especially dumb. They look like a different color than her head. Is this the mother?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, it kind of has to be, but...
Yeah, she just said it.
I like this version of the track. I don't know if I'm going to get it outside the game, but it's nice in towns and stuff. And scenes. Discuss matters with Thancred's group, huh? Oh shit. I am the champion of Eorzea. Is that name keeps popping up. I wonder if it would have been different if I had signed in differently.
I think I just got called Master, the champion of Eorzea as well.
All right, so I chose the canon one. Excellent. Also, I am, so that's important too. Bringer of light. I imagine the guy on the timpani just going nuts. Great. Click again. How about you? No peeking into your private chambers. Yes, of course. That's the worst thing you can do in Japan. Don't even look at a girl's room.
What happens if you do?
Death. All right, I think this is this was the pairing we actually saw in the trailer, right? Was those two coming with us? I think so. Onward, the dungeon awaits.
Yep, you're getting actually pretty close. You still got, of course, the two groups meeting up, and then the cutscene's there.
Mm-hmm. Fine. I bet he did. Him overreact? What? What?
I don't believe it.
Believe it! Amelians. Just fucking Nick again. God.
I hate that guy.
So sick of him being everywhere I go. There's always something to remind me
of another place and time.
There's a sage in the new area already, so
Oh, my lady.
people be getting up there.
Mm-hmm. Some people made that their focus because they wanted to be the new class for the story stuff, which I understand. Not me, but couldn't be me. What the fuck is this Colossus-looking guy? V for Vendetta?
What? What are you gawping at?
Could be sarcastic, but instead we'll talk about the wonderful craftsmanship.
Oh, I suppose I never gave the decor much thought. I'm glad that you approve, I think.
Which one did you pick?
The bottom one.
Yeah, I did do as well.
Wonder if that's only there
to
if you
hear of
are
this
an
visit.
artisan.
Could be.
And I should also like the children to have their gifts, ere my husband makes his return.
As you wish, my lady.
The servants have probably also been ordered to alert him if we ever showed up here, so they must be in quite the pickle now, except she's probably the true boss, but still. You, don't tell him this happened. You, don't tell her this happened.
If you'll accompany me upstairs.
We shan't be long.
Yeah, I have my glasses again. This is great.
I wanted you to be blind so you couldn't see the members of the
Oh,
forum.
they wanted me to simulate Yustola.
Yeah, so you couldn't attack them in their sleep.
The twins have been
Makes
sending
sense. I have a bow and
letters
arrow. They
home
didn't
from
confiscate
time to
it.
time, recounting their latest adventures.
Could have just put one right between his fucking eyes.
I'm sure they withhold certain details.
Solve a
of
lot of
course,
problems, I imagine.
Only to keep me from worrying.
Probably cause a couple, if we're being honest, but
Yet a mother worries all the same. In the early days, especially, I tried to support them as best I could. Sending
Her
the sound
outfit
boy
looks
and
like
other
a
such donations.
reskin of the Starlight outfit
Fortunately,
from
they
the
have found the
Starlight
strength to
event. It
overcome
might have been 2 or
adversity
3 years ago at
time
this point.
and time again. Their words grow more confident with every letter.
Like
Their
instead of red, it's
depictions
blue,
more vivid.
light blue.
The triumphs and defeats, the joys and
It might actually have a
sorrows.
glamour plate on it. I
It's
could
clear
check.
that they have come to find value in every experience. But of those they treasure most, it would seem that meeting you might be the most impactful. Why, since that fateful day, I do believe there has not been a single missive in which you were not mentioned by name.
Alice's more always were like, "Oh my God, she's so
'Tis
hot."
plain they care for you, and I am glad they have such a steadfast companion watching over them. Under normal circumstances, I would offer you tea, but alas, these are anything but. In any event, why don't you keep me company whilst we await my children's return? Perhaps you might regale me with a tale or two of your exploits.
well, you see, one time I went to go see the head of Ul'dah, but then she died. Drank poison. It's pretty bad. Another friend of mine lost his arm. Turns out it was all for nothing. She was fine. He was fine.
Minus the arm.
Anyways, I met this guy who did a lot of poses all the time, and had an eccentric assistant, a shirtless man who was his dad or something. And I'm sorry, where were we?
Oh, look how well it fits you. And the style is to your liking?
It's perfect. Exactly what I would have chosen. But please, tell me you had something different made for Alpha now.
Make it the same.
Naturally. You are hardly little children anymore. And while I shall miss dressing you in those precious matching outfits, I must respect the individuals you have grown to become. See for yourself.
If you came down in a blue outfit that was the same, it'd be hilarious, but we already know better. We've seen them both in their new attire.
Thank you for the splendid clothes, Mother. Stylish, comfortable, and eminently practical.
It's a glow up for both.
I am so glad you like them. They are, however, missing one final touch.
Just class change.
Not yet. Doug. Spoilers.
It's pew pew lasers.
Now there's a class change.
Wait. Are these...
A sage's tools of the trade. They belonged to your father. Though he may as well be chained to his desk these days, as a student he was often called upon to venture into the field. He wielded those armaments, both to heal and to harm in no few battles. None so fierce as those you two have braved, perhaps, but battles nonetheless. Thus did I pull them out of storage, to show you that he was not always the man who stands in vehement opposition to you now. And also because it would be a terrible waste of ridiculously expensive House Leveilleur commissioned artistry. I am told these devices are quite difficult to master, but someone of your extensive experience should soon have them darting about with grace and aplomb. May the wisdom in that crystal serve you well. And please, try to find common ground with your father, that you might come and go without need for this awful subterfuge.
It is similar. The Starlight Choir outfit. It is not exactly the same.
We will, Mother. I promise.
You hate to see it.
Outside of the regular reskinning, like
My
the color
final
changes.
gifts to you, before you run off, are an observation and a suggestion. Firstly, Fortunato has ever been a serious man, but it was only after you were born that he truly lost himself in his work. I may not know the Forum's inner workings, but I know your father's. The timing of that change in him holds some significance. Secondly, do not seek to best your father with words. Far better that you simply show him. Let him discover the merit of your actions, after they cannot be undone.
Damn, Mom.
Like killing him?
Oh, Mother.
We shall take your wisdom to heart. Thank you again for these gifts, and farewell for now.
Safe travels, my children. Eat well, stay warm, and keep your friends close.
I'm here too.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Bye, Mom.
Bye. Okay. One more to go. Have to break through this brick wall.
I think you guys have like 2 more hours.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Right?
Yeah, I think so.
2 more hours?
Should be good.
Yeah.
So I want to be in bed by 2. That puts us there as long as we get it first clear.
6 hours later.
90 years later. I mean, there's a thing right here, I suppose.
The Baldesian complex. Annex.
Alright, click it twice. I was like, once, great. Oh.
I do like that they brought up the map to go along with it, so you can confirm.
Yeah. Good addition.
I wish it was single click.
Yeah.
Kinda, but then you might accidentally go somewhere wrong, so I can see why they put 2. I'm kind of with you. I'd prefer it single, but I can pretty clearly see why they did it. I think it's just interesting in general, all the little QOL stuff, you know, like, especially looking back at 2.0, and obviously I never played 1.0, but I'm aware of the sea change that was. But thinking back to all those little touches, you know, like the map showing elevation has been around for a little while now, but it's a nice touch. All of those things really add up over time. .1 was glamour plates. Remember glamour plates? Been around for a long time now, but there was a time there wasn't. You had to glamour everything individually every time and pay for it. Oh!
Level up!
Aladdin's Bite. It's just the same as the
knock
quick knock. Yeah, it's just quick knock. Expectant eyes. Is she gonna eat me? Oh, God. She's been weird all day. Oh, she's gonna start the kneecaps too. That's gonna be painful. And make it hard to run, which is smart. That's smart. Oh shit, it's this track.
Yeah. That means things are starting to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Your time in Thafnir has certainly been eventful. In my opinion, carrying out Vitra's request and assaulting the Tower of Zot should be our highest priority.
Zot.
I agree. While I still have questions concerning the Forum and their grand undertaking, we have all but exhausted our avenues of investigation. Simply pressing them any harder on the subject will almost certainly result in our expulsion. Therefore, I suggest we explore the ethereal sea connection by way of a letter to Master Matoya, then make our way to Thafnir.
I wonder, even with the protection these talismans afford us, what can we hope to achieve once inside the tower? According to Orenvold and Fudola's report, they were unable to free the Emolja. Worse, their attempts triggered the tower's defenses, which led to a summoning of Luna Afrit.
What does it tell us that the Spires even have such defenses? Simply pulling a prisoner from the wall is fatal, thus the direct approach is doomed to failure from the outset. Any further measures to dissuade such actions seem unnecessary. Unless, of course, there is a way to free the prisoners without killing them. Then it stands to reason that any intruders will be met with overwhelming force.
The towers appeared throughout the world in but the twinkling of an eye. 'Twas by magical means these structures were raised, I surmise. The spire thus conjured must needs be maintained.
Must needs.
And I suspect an arcane catalyst, some manner of core, doth lie hidden within.
I'm almost out of water. I need a refill, but...
By the way, not sponsored.
Thus liberating the captives without harm.
But let us know.
Hey, yeah. What you guys used to say? Ding,
So
ding.
and I would prefer to enter the tower with a working theory than with no plan at all.
Assuming Ishtola's reasoning is correct, the chances of the defenses remaining dormant are small to none. Any primals will have to be dealt with, and defeating one will likely only lead to the summoning of another. Our every victory will only compound the prisoner's suffering.
May we not then divide our forces? Those proficient in healing will focus on sustaining the captives. That duty can be covered by Urianger, Kryl, Yostola, and myself. The remaining scions will proceed with the search for the core. Admittedly, This strategy puts both parties at greater risk, but it should bolster our chances of saving the Arcosodral by a considerable margin.
I should note that in this prompt here, since I'm playing a healing class, there was a third option.
Oh?
There was.
What does it say?
It said, "Aren't you forgetting someone?"
That she does. But I think Alize herself would assert that she's at her best when she's charging onto the breach. And from what I recall from the Grand Cosmos, there's a spring in her step when she fights by your side.
It's not like I want to fight by her side, Baka.
Ye gods, will you never let me hear the end of that? Rest assured that I will do what is asked of me, regardless of who I happen to be standing next to at any given time. It seems we have a plan. All that remains is to carry it out. I will inform Rads at Han of our movements, so let us make our preparations and regroup near the tower.
I'm gonna get water live on screen. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I need it.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose my voice otherwise.
That sounds perfect. And remember,
We saw what you did during that 5-hour stream.
The confluence is there for those who need it, so there's no excuse for being
Probably
late.
much longer than that.
It got bad at the end, and I know how to pace myself. I know how to kind of keep it somewhat controlled. But the fact remains, I talk louder into this stuff than I do in casual conversation, so I want to make sure it's coming across clearly. So hours will take its toll. Gotta drink water. If I was into tea, that would be a nice thing. There's other things you can do. Tea with honey has always been good for people who commentate or voice acting or whatever the case may be. Because you gotta preserve your voice. You only get one.
Now I really want some tea with honey.
Oh my god.
Next time, Nick.
Next time on Dragon
But
Ball
I also
Z.
want to go to bed in 2 hours here. At the latest.
2? How much do you think we're gonna die that many fucking times?
No.
Okay. The hell am I
I should have
going?
said within 2 hours here.
I'm going to the ham-fisted hatchery. $1,100. Down the shitta. Gonna make sure Mike doesn't disconnect, because boy, would that be really stupid to have happen at the end of all this. Alright, we finally reached the goal. It's been like 9 hours, but we're here at the dungeon, and fuck.
And we gotta wait.
Oh, boy. Oh. Alright, here. Have a horse.
Is Nick here?
This is good, because I can go get my drink right now.
I'm already at the boat.
Oh. I see how it is. Man, you can tell Mike that we're ready to... Doggo! So, guys, welcome to the Fiala stream.
Yes.
If you're new here, please click like and subscribe.
Smash that like button. Hit subscribe and don't forget to knock that bell. It'll alert you whenever we come up with a new video.
I hate myself.
Yeah? It really helps with the channel.
Bet you it does. Oh, he's not quite at that moment.
All right. So we have to vamp for everybody. That's the thing here. That's what we're doing.
Mike says a dirty joke.
Okay. Yeah. Roll for damage.
Yes.
It automatically hits.
Let's see if I. Yep, there we go. Right there.
Or even better yet, you can roll for a save, and if you do, it hits him instead. I don't know what kind of save you got.
Constitution.
Constitution? Is he physically attacking you with his dirty jokes?
Yes.
Okay.
Bullshit. What did I miss? Is the stream still running? Great. Terrific. Where am I? Here.
Welcome to our stream.
Great. Pleasure to be here. I can see you spent a lot of money on it.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Like our set.
Yeah.
Perfume.
Look at all my artwork that is behind your chair there.
Would have thought that was Doug's. Strange.
That artwork right there.
There's actually more.
I noticed a distinct lack of any Ganondorf up there, so...
Which way do it? Oh, it's up there.
There's some we don't even have up. I've never really showed these on stream, but there's a Super Metroid one. Doesn't really fit the others. And then... There's cutscenes happening, but... Stick to boats. A different Breath of the Wild one. And then... Just an OG one. I mean, it's really Ocarina of Time, but... You know... What's nice is they're up in the wall in chronological order. So I can put those on in a way that still fits, because one was on the left and one was on the right. But I've been lazy, so it's fine.
And, you know, I'm not up there anywhere. I'm disappointed in this.
One for each of you.
Okay.
Except we're one short. Decide. Whoa! I don't like it.
Yeah.
Go get him, kid.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Well, as long as you're going to compliment me, that's fine then. You know, I'm a sucker for praise. Convenient. Oh, Thancred did a little different than mine. It was more like a sideways one, but. That's true. We've seen Ifrit before, so when he shows up, we kind of have an idea what to do. But this could be anything. It's clever they do it this way, too, because then they have a guaranteed sage as somebody in the trust. You know, so they'll have all the healers healing, but you can't go into the trust without a healer. Saw it. Let's do it. Right fucking now. I don't give a shit. I'm starting the queue. You better be fucking ready. Oh, God.
I'm ready.
Okay, it's really hard to pick which one. 81. Level 500.
All right. Don't forget to eat your food, y'all.
Oh, God, I still haven't done that, but I will. Really important now.
All right.
Yeah, you can do it as soon as you start.
Time to bring your A game.
You can even eat them twice, just so you don't forget.
All right. All right, Doug, tank everything.
I got that guy.
All right, Chris, you're going to stand pretty far back and shoot everything.
Familiar music.
I'll be healing everybody. Mike, smash. Hope they're here.
There's achievements in the current area.
What?
It's just mapping everything. Take stance, apparently.
Okay, I've eaten 2 foods.
I am synced.
Oh, I didn't eat food. Fuck. Oh, and then I just removed the shortcut. Wonderful.
They're all coming with us. This is great. Look at the whole squad.
All right.
Now, I imagine I don't need to stop probing. But
You do whatever you want.
Okay.
You're the tank. And I'm not the healer,
Doc.
so...
It's fine. No, do your thing.
Don't worry
Do your
about
thing.
Sacred Soil. We don't care about that.
I can heal myself.
Sacred Soil is an S tier class. We know that much. I am still kind of getting used to the idea that, like, I mean, I can still put dots on things as I run, but it used to be kind of, well, that's stupid, kind of more required, because then you could really proc all your abilities, and now it's different.
Stuck here.
Okay.
That's why I have my new AoE for this that does 20 more potency. Ooh.
Oh, I don't want to get hit by that.
I think there's room over here. Hooray! So this is one of our favorite parts of all this, is being able to come into these blind and just kind of sort our way through. Now, I've seen a couple little clips from, like, the media tour just to, you know, I know, like the boss, the last boss, and this is gonna shock you, is like an AOE fest. What?
What?
That doesn't happen in the modern day. What? Well, you see, it's when an A and an E love each other very much.
Let me through. Oh, that's a thing.
Hey, there's
There they were.
the sisters.
Flying by. I'm sure they won't be important. Don't worry about that.
Zot.
Zot, zot.
Zot. All right, helicopters.
And okay, got him.
Wow, big if true. They seem to be hesitant about it. They're like, yeah, we could follow,
Oh, they run off. They're faster than us. I guess they're floating arm shit.
but yeah, they didn't have to go around the corner. They can just fucking fly. They don't care.
Oh, Doug, don't die.
Oh.
I can only heal myself for about like 1,000, 2,000.
I got you, dude.
No, like this is my AOE now.
1 HP and 10,000 HP is the same thing.
Big if true. Taking your aggro. I switched. I don't want your aggro. I also don't want no scrubs.
Why the heck?
That's right.
What is going on here?
I'm hurting with what's going on.
Oof. Mean. What are you really trying to say there, huh? Damn, that is what he's trying to say. Yeah, shit.
You're welcome to take up the book.
Ooh, he's right. Yeah, that's definitely true. He's right, though.
You can.
Yeah,
You actually can.
Poorly, but yes. All right, boss one.
It's one of the sisters.
Can you believe it?
Yeah, probably fight them all, and then they'll join up at the end.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
You go in first battle voice, Mike. Very well.
Well, that looks
Okay.
like it's going to be
a much more
Okay,
clear to see
so-
tank buster, I guess. I mean, it kind of follows some of the other mechanics in other fights. So.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Awooga.
I wonder if that's what it was kind of.
Oh. Bye, Mike. Bye. Oh, you're in there. I didn't give you enough credit. I'm sorry.
Oh, and,
Oh, oscillating circles. Oh, I can't really hear the boss music,
okay,
too.
so clearly I'm supposed to go straight in the middle with all of this?
Yeah, that when you have AoEs like that, yeah, the best is in the middle.
No, we've already come this far.
What does this mean?
I'm going to stand here.
Since the thunder seems to be tracking towards you, maybe? A little thunderball?
Well, I didn't want to get hit by that. Oh. The hell?
It's on you now, maybe.
How's the music?
That's what I was trying. It sounds cool, but I can't hear it. I'll have to listen to it
Okay.
separately. I'm sure the tracks have been isolated now.
Right, and Sheltron.
I think it's just a tank buster still. I think they're just doing it. Maybe that's going to be a thing going forward where they showcase them more visibly, because we've seen that in some fights, but it's usually when there's multiple tank busters. I know. You're like, do I stack on that? No. No, sir.
You could try.
I'm getting... oh, I got Galvin. No, what is that?
Some kind of damage over time thing.
Okay, we got more pointy things.
Oh boy.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That was a weird pulsating AoE thing.
Well, this is going to be bad.
That's going to hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so as the balls go into the holes, bad things are happening. I don't know if we can stop those in some way, or...
What were you saying, Doug?
It's like there was a pointy thing. Now we figured it out.
We learned by doing, which is the best way.
Wait, supplementary healer.
Okay. But what just happened to Doug? Oh, you got the stupid thing again.
Yeah. Okay, mine's up, but I'll wait for yours to finish.
Alright. Well.
Thunder.
Thundercats.
Okay, it's behind us now.
Should I get in the way?
I don't know. I think they're going to trigger when the balls go in those holes, though. I think over there is going to happen now. So we want to be away. And then this one we want to be in.
Okay, now I got it. I think I'm finally picking up on what they're putting down.
It was a little different last time because it was different spells, but it's a similar idea. Keep letting my dots drop. I gotta get used to that new timing. No, I like the change. It's just like we're so ingrained with that 30-second timer. It's nice. It's just different. All right, battle voice going up. Blizzard, huh?
Blizzard.
Okay, so Blizzard then Bio. So it's going to fan out from the one on the left. And then it's going to be, yeah, half the field. And there's lightning coming out from her. We got the Blizzard here. And there's the half. Of course, I said that about refreshing the dots, and I just missed my window again, so that's pretty good. It's pretty cool if you're into that kind of thing, you know?
Okay, I think this is done.
Yeah,
I shouldn't say shit.
Right, I just got hit by something painful, but...
it's a... Oh, Jesus.
It's what I deserve, I'm sure. Second wind. Got it. And dead. Okay, one down.
So
Clean.
You have chosen the Final. Oh, and...
Oh yeah, treasure. We care about treasure.
Actually, yes.
It's been a long time since I've really cared about treasure.
Read and read.
What's the amulet look like? Sure, it's in there somewhere.
Did you already go to the next screen, dude?
Yeah. There isn't anything here at the start. Other than we're in a digestive tract or something.
Ooh.
All right, so once everybody rolls loot on that thing, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at
look at the
worthwhile.
walls, they're pulsating and everything.
Please roll loot. There it is. Item comparison.
All right.
I can imagine them being a lot better, but who knows?
No, it's worse.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Not the 81s.
Especially since I have... especially since I have materia in my existing stuff.
Right. Can't tell you how much damage we're doing. Not that I ever could.
What?
Blast them.
These tempered Imperials look a little bit different.
They're having a bad time. Look at these weird amorphous blobs.
Alright. And 2 Ingo. This is definitely Final Fantasy IV music.
Correct. You hear it back in the intro, though. Just because it's got such a strong opening, it's hard to miss, you know? Like, oh yeah.
Jeez, what the...
That guy hurt.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
this is going poorly.
I got a troubadour off, not that it saved me anything. And it's also not on Doug.
You, me. Look at me. Look at me. I am the tank.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
Just run away from the hypertuned and heal me, please.
We won't look at them.
Alright,
Alright, we should watch them, yeah.
Alright.
Let everybody watch what's going on. I'll be a cameraman. Ooh, dynamic. Ooh, look at that. Oh, he's running off. Look at that. Wow. Great camera work.
Mm-hmm.
Fascinating.
Alright, you. Look this way.
Things are looking grim.
I'm giving myself as many healing.
Do I have
self-healings
Swiftcast
as I
back
can
yet?
get.
I can't tell. Doug, if you can hold for a little bit, I can get it back up.
No, I can't. A little bit
Well,
late.
We needed the DPS. God damn it.
I think we would have been fine without me. Got things that are close to death here. Start picking these off one by one rather than worried about AoE because we might have to come back. Looks like pretty likely. He just ran off. Is that because... Why did he run off? Now he's back with full health.
Yeah.
He beat my ass. I was trying to pick off the ones that were low so we would have fewer to come back to, but...
There's one, guys.
Yeah, not even a fucking boss.
I didn't Sacred Soil. That's what it was. That's the reason.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
It
It's
mitigates
sacred,
damage.
and it's also soil.
It mitigates damage, and it's a regen, as long as you're standing in it. So, the big bubble, please stand in it.
Yeah, it's like glowy ground. It's kind of blue. Right. It's the only reason his class exists. Inculcation. I wonder what that word means. It's not a word I know. It's possible it's gibberish, but I don't.
Doug, they're not here yet.
I'm just doing this one.
You're giving them free damage on you.
Just doing this one.
Unanswered DPS.
I am the DPS now. All right.
One less enemy. Well, I guess
The big boy hits hard, so I think we should
That guy
focus him
actually
down.
had friends, didn't he?
Yeah, we took some of them out, so progress.
Yeah, this really shouldn't be an issue now, he said.
They've really made it more of a reason to use Sheltron because it now gives me a regen.
What was that?
I'm sorry?
Oh, yeah, no, they wouldn't do that.
Prove it.
What does this look like? Whoop, hold still.
I'm only greeting.
Ah, kind of neat. Not really a class I'm going to be using, but no harm in greeting.
Go, 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 Doug.
Go.
I believe in you.
Run.
I believe in you.
But why? I believed before and I was hurt. But you know what I have this time? Apex Arrow. Mmm.
You're not going to hurt me right now. You have nothing to worry about right now.
What about like impending death and taxes and stuff? I can put those off too?
Nope. I mean, now they're going to hurt me.
Oh man.
Don't worry, I got you. I got my big fairy out, dude.
Fairy got thick. Weaving in the new Shadow Bite is also not like it's hard, it's just taking some getting used to. Well, especially now that's no longer an OGCD, you know? So I'm used to that being something I hit in between, and now it's only on cooldown, so it's like, oh, he fell on me.
Can't wait to do this like 15 times on Trust.
I know. Trust, yeah, and then I'm also like wondering what the roulettes are going to look like here. All right.
All right.
Sandy. Should we go backwards? Oh. All right, well, in that case.
What?
See, we're just being friendly.
What? No disbelief this time?
You could just let us pass.
No, I'm riled up.
No.
Okay, usually a tank buster first. Looks like it was. What?
Okay, is that all it's going to be? Oh, nope, another
Okay,
one.
follow up, a different line.
It was on the healer. This time on the tank. And fourth. Yep, it's doing, yep.
So one by one without really any indication, but it's also pretty easy to dodge.
That's probably raid wide.
Berserker.
There isn't one way over here.
Yeah, they might come out in orb, like radiuses, probably.
Do I want to be in?
Oh, big radiuses.
Oh no, I'm chaosed? What?
You're berserked.
Berserked.
That attack.
Yeah. Jesus.
Okay, that hurts. And you have a stack.
Alright, alright.
Here,
stop.
Have a heal.
Will be frozen in time when count reaches 0.
Yep, so I'm going to eat this now. Seems to be timed such that you get hit by the line attack. I don't know how you don't get hit by the stop then.
Why didn't it? Where's the fairy? She was supposed to. Oh, okay. Yeah, it went. Okay. Jesus.
She's dead, Nick. Okay, confuse.
Do I need to look away or something?
I don't know, but I have it.
I do too.
So do I.
Oh,
shit. Oh boy. They're doing different things. One of them is glowing over there.
Do we want to... The ones that are dancing seem...
Oh, God,
shit.
that's going to be
I'm
horrible. Alright, that's just a tank buster. That's normal shit.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to be paying attention to these for the future. It seems that way. So stop again. That just seems to happen.
Alright, well, I can give a sacred... Okay, so there's a sacred soil. It'll reduce the damage at least.
It's like...
But Jesus, I got
when
2
the
stacks.
clock
I take a
runs out...
ton.
That one doesn't really seem to like put a stack on, though. So maybe we're just supposed to mitigate it. Alright, let's mix this up here. This is the one I'm not really sure what to do with. Can't look away
that
from
one
it.
looks like there might be area inside. Like if you're super
So what
close.
are we looking for here?
One that's not dancing?
Yeah, this one's not
The one
doing
over
anything
here?
right here.
Seems like a decent idea.
Yep, getting this like far
Very small
there.
spot.
Well done, Mike. Oh, crit load. It's okay, I had you shielded.
If you shoot ya,
Okay.
it's gonna hurt. Oh, I lost my dots again. God damn it. Gotta get better doing that. Didn't used to be a thing. It was just all part of the rotation. Now it's... What doesn't help, honestly, is that... I'll stop again. I think the biggest thing is just don't be on top of each other when your timer's about to run out, because that's how people are going to get killed. If you get hit by another person's line and then your own, that's death. This is just damage that's relatively healable. And she's also dead, so there's that.
If I alone cannot expel you. Well, yep, she's jumping away, Mike.
Well, you
and
are
she's-
alone.
Hey, level 82.
All right, a choker.
Oh, I got
Midnight
new
Toker.
I got new spells. I got some upgrades on that. All right, I got another.
Oh, I can't see. What am I thinking? It's a necklace. Of course, I can't see that.
Another
Dumb.
probably.
What's this one look like, though? Can't see all of it because my boots are too big. Well, agreed. Maiming. I love maiming.
Right. Hang on, let me just check to see here. Oops.
I mean, if I play Reaper.
Yeah, there's no way this is going to be any better.
All right, we got
Just-
robots. It's pretty clear.
Good to go.
Right, and
I wonder if this is going to be a two-phase boss
One,
or if it's just going to jump to all three of them at
and
once.
2. Okay, move on.
Yeah, that's going to be the tricky part, is mixing those in with the ones we sort of know. I wouldn't even say we have a great grasp on them
I
yet.
sacred
Okay,
soiled.
Okay, I can come back.
I thought that was the end.
Nope, there's another group.
I counted 2 groups. It's usually 2 groups.
They have been kind of messing with the ebb and flow of that in dungeons more recently. Some hard walls to also prevent wall-to-wall pulls. It's interesting.
Right.
Yeah, you can't just be like pull 15 enemies, boss, 15 enemies, boss. I don't mind that sometimes, but mix it up. Yeah, those are certainly unique. I'm actually interested to see what the numbers look like in a lot of ways. One of them is 2 targets. For Bard in the past, if you had dots up on everybody, it felt like you could AoE 2 targets and be effective, but I don't know how that's changed with the potencies, especially on AoEs going down so much. I feel like that might not be true. It might take 3 even for Bard. Yes. Potency went down on almost everything for almost every class. There's a few exceptions, but they went down for almost everything for Bards, and yet they went down for almost everything.
There's Katana for you.
So, like, we do less damage, but they have less health, so we might actually be better positioned. We'll see.
Oh, Nick got the Katana. Enjoy Samurai.
Yep.
I did tell him he should play it, so now he's robbing me.
Yeah, see?
Okay, this guy is just standing alone. Do you want me to keep it here or continue on?
You do what you're doing.
Oops.
Okay.
I'm shooting them all. What do you want? Shooting them again, too. I don't give a shit.
Okay. Here we are. There's a lot.
Yeah, this is not going well.
No.
Probably not. Do we ever?
We've done this more times than one that have succeeded, so not sure exactly what you're talking about.
Damn, he's right. What's your counter argument to that?
He's not right?
Damn, he's right.
Use the power of the Triforce.
I don't know. I mean, it depends on which part. Some of the Triforce is fucking useless.
What's Birch do anyway?
Exactly. Anyway, he's kind of neat looking. Certainly an improvement. So what are we looking at here? 170. Okay.
See, the low numbers.
Oh, no. That was the wrong hotkey.
No, I like that. That's good. Show our dominance by going in with no limit gauge.
Let's see what we're up against.
Just a regular scythe. Harbingers elect.
Well, no doubt we're going to bring in the other two sisters. Pretty good.
Yeah.
They might be just on the side or something, assisting the fight.
I don't think so.
I don't
You're right,
think so
though. It's
either.
possible.
It's certainly going to start off with just the
Well,
one.
If you take a look at the arena here, we have. Well, no, wait, no, it's just a smaller arena.
Yeah, it's triangle in the middle.
You can't move here, so. Oh well.
Ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Samsara.
Okay.
Okay, Samsara is the raid wide.
We're talking about the full wrath. There they are.
Okay.
Gonna dot them all until we see what else to do otherwise. We got Delta attack coming. Manusia Fate.
Alright, which one are we going to focus down first?
Oh, I'm just dotting all of them. I don't care which one we go with. Lots of dodging, that's for sure.
This is where the fun begins.
Oh, now we want to be on the other
I
side.
knew this was coming, though.
Mike's dead.
Well, Sandy's the lowest right now.
I am getting the best.
What was the name of the buster?
Oh, I didn't.
Fuck.
Yeah, all the dodging I didn't really see either.
Sandy's not on her circle.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that means, if anything. But I am taking damage.
Yeah, I see that. Everybody
jump
is.
back.
So this is where they go into their series of big stuff, I think. Like all the things to dodge at once is reflect up. So this is the problem, is that I don't remember this battle all that well off the top of my head. One of these heals,
Middle.
I want to say the short one heals.
Out of the middle. Oh, shit.
Spread.
Oh.
So we gotta be in that first and then spread, okay?
Holy fuck balls.
Alright, you kill Durva?
I think so. I'm worried one of them's gonna have a revive, if I remember this fight correctly. Yes.
Final Fantasy X.
Well, and there's more than just that, too. They're in 4 or 5.
Mike, please don't stand in the AoEs. You definitely got hit by that. For fuck's sake.
So we're not killing her.
Okay.
For the record. I don't know why I tripled then, but force of habit.
Okay.
So I don't know if we need to bring
I
them
don't
all
have
down.
enough. I do not have enough.
Oh, no, she went down. possibly. Stack. I'm coming to the middle as best I can. Oh, I think I walked into that. No, okay, I'm good. I'm just going Mindy next because she's the next lowest. I also think she's the one who's in danger of reviving.
Okay, I do not have Swift Cast back.
I have not been doing combos this entire time.
Yeah, well, we're learning. God, that hurts.
I know.
And there she is.
She's back. Oh, for fuck's
See, I mean, I don't know if I've played the original game that they're in, but okay, so she's down to 0.1 now. And she should fall over after this next series of attacks.
We got to get them all down at the same time.
There's that possibility as well, but if she's the reviver, we might be okay. Oops. Oh, God. Alright, I guess Sandy next. It's either the tallest or the shortest that revives. I don't remember which, but I think we saw it from the shortest, so Sandy next should be fine.
Sandy is the one that's doing the tank buster.
Okay.
I don't know if that changes it to whatever Cindy is doing.
There's still the concern this might have to be at the same time, which is going to be well, my blessings endure,
yeah, she's
then
back.
so shall
she's back.
we. Yeah, see, I think... So, I mean, she's going to be down, but... So does it have to be simultaneous? Because that seems kind of hard to maintain. With all this going on, at least. But we can try. Alright, she's down.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, God. I don't know how to get there in that circle in time.
Like that. Wonderful. Hi, Mike.
And Cindy is back.
So Cindy's bringing them back? That's what
I
she was
think
saying was her blessing. Or maybe it's just any of them. I don't know. Seems like she has a lot of health. Either that or she's been healing or something, because we've been doing more damage than this.
They're not coming back at full health, though, I notice.
No, but fuck. Stack on me. I will try to be centered. Okay. This is where things go kind of crazy. We've bought ourselves some time in these by having one down, but...
No! God damn it, almost did it again. Jesus.
Oh, and that clip.
Me
yeah, it's bad. This might kill me. Yep.
I'm frozen? What?
Okay, I can heal you while you go at it. I can heal myself too.
I got my I got my fairy doing a regen on you, Doug.
Ooh, wow, ooh.
Have we been enraged?
I don't think so.
Guess I shouldn't have started blasting.
Well, unfortunately, it's still got to be you, Chris, because Mike's on brink of death.
And I will be now, though.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
You're in it. Oh, this is the one that's like really hard. I need to be more ready for it than as part of that sequence, because that's the one thing I was getting hit by consistently. Alright. He's down to 17%. Mindy's really low, so we should be able to pick her off when the time comes. So I'm going to not do anything for a minute. that, I guess. Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Really, this is the phase where we can get all our MP back, too.
Yeah. Alright. Dodge-a-palooza. Welcome back. Stack-a-palooza. Oh, thunder, though. Okay, 12%. This is one I'll be interested in reading about afterwards to see what's supposed to be happening here, because we're clearly not doing it the right way.
Well, I think we got it now. I really think they need to fall all around the same time.
I'm gonna put a dot back on Sandy then, so she's a little bit higher now. Well, her defense is not as high, seemingly.
Yeah, wouldn't it be pretty damn cool if a DPS did that? And they took two of them out at the same time.
I'm a little worried about this phase, but let's see if I can get this off before this goes to shit. Okay, I'm gonna take some damage from this.
Okay, so they're down. Woo! Fuck yes!
So the only time we wiped was a mob.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Sad.
Let's see how we feel. Oh, very sad because we lost our elephant friend. Sorry, you look ridiculous on a small scale.
Yeah, I mean, Lalafell.
You know, if you're like a giant person, like a Rothgar or something, then you look ridiculous in a big way. Yeah, it's a new AoE. So it just replaces the other one. It's another scalable thing, which is great. The game should do more of that, really. And they have been. Mm-hmm. What's the chest piece look like? Ooh.
I needed it.
It's an interesting kind of clash with... I really like the arms on that. Can I...
I needed it.
I know. I'm fucking looking at it. I don't give a fuck what you did.
I actually kind of like it.
I don't know if I love the waist. I don't hate it though. I like the colors. And I love this part. Like if I could just close my eyes and have it be the top part, it'd be a 10 out of 10. But it kind of matches. It's not for this character though. All right, you can have it. What is this now? Ah, yes, pugilist and monk. Very good. Oh, I've gotten it. Very good. Yes, excellent. I will certainly play that.
All right. Let's see how the rest of them feel.
Let's see how Daniel feels.
He's not going to be here. He might.
Is everyone all right?
We fortified the captives with what magics we could. Have the defenses been disabled? All appears quiet for the moment.
Lower floors were disturbing enough, but this place feels wrong. The ether is heavy and thick, like wading through a quagmire.
Quag?
Quag?
I believe we stand in the tower's beating heart. What sayest thou, Stamler?
I see it. Ether siphoned from the land runs up through the spire, flowing to a single point. This is the core we seek. Yet something is off. As large as this structure is, it siphons far more ether than is required to sustain it. 'Tis as if the core is feeding on the energy, consuming it. I need to take a closer look.
Death flag.
Curious. There is something there embedded inside the core. A man's limb.
This is what we came to destroy?
Yes, if you would be so kind.
Jump.
I got you.
Star diver. I think that's what it's called. I don't know Dragoon very well.
Yeah. That seemed too easy.
More like a regular jump, though.
That seemed awfully easy.
This is a great solution. Just smash everything.
And that should be the end of it.
Don't say that.
Famous last words. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
My theory that the tower might come crashing down following the core's destruction doth appear to be correct.
Bully for you! And how are we supposed to survive the fall?
What of the prisoners below?
The floor beneath our very feet dissolves. Brace yourselves.
Okay, so
Not too late.
We probably die from this, actually. That makes sense. We had to make new characters.
Mm-hmm.
We'll start at the same level, but... and we all eat sand.
Hurry, someone say something about scales.
Happened?
Yeah,
Where
really.
are we?
By my reckoning, we're still on the island where the tower stood. But 'tis as if it never existed. Hardly a scratch. But how?
Because you're missing someone, that's how.
Raha wove a levitation spell at the last moment. Large enough to catch everyone, it would seem.
I want that spell.
That explains the lack of obvious injuries.
The expenditure of so much ether has taken its toll. He will need plenty of rest, but should otherwise be none the worse for wear.
He's like...
Then the immediate problem is what to do with our new friends here.
Wheelbarrow?
They'll be much changed for their time in the tower. Even if their bodies are intact, I doubt we could say the same for their minds.
Angelo and I will take care of that.
I have every faith in you, Alize, but there are just too many for you to treat alone.
Need more Porksies.
We'll send at once to Eorzea for more Porksies, and call on the local mages to lend a hand.
Hail, Scions! We were watching the tower when it simply disappeared. What happened here?
The threat is banished, and thy people delivered. They are, however, in need of treatment, and we of a secure locale and helping hands to assist us in its provision.
You shall have all this and more. Come, let us convey these unfortunate souls to the city.
So sad. So true. It's okay, she wasn't in there very long. And yes, she was probably tempered because they took the thing away from her. I'm not saying it was nothing, but, you know, some of those folks were probably in there for, what, weeks? It'll be fine. Also, there's a quest to finish, which I'll do before I conclude the stream.
It threw me into
there
a
it is.
different instance than y'all.
Bye. We go together.
Well, Internet, welcome to Endwalker.
Yeah.
We did it.
Everybody out there, I'm sure, is having a blast as well.
We did it, Reddit.
Hit that button. You may now trust your NPCs to die in your place.
Hey.
Hey. Alrighty, well, the plan on this is going to be probably not to do any more story content. I'm not entirely sure what the rules are as far as spoilers out there. We'll see what some of the content creators are doing. But either way, this was all stuff that was covered for the most part in advance, especially with the dungeon. We saw clips of that and all that. So we'll probably not do this again as far as story, but we may do it again for any trials, especially because there's very rarely spoilers associated with that, at least in the immediate fight. I'm sure the last couple will have some enemies that are spoilers of a sense. But we also have some past content we haven't run yet. For example, like Sean and Jason, who have been on different things in the channel, they are still waiting to do, say, Evilise. And they haven't done Near yet, even though we have. So like, there's some stuff that we're going to tackle, and maybe we'll record that. I don't know. We'll see. That's a lot easier because we know sort of what to expect as far as length, and we're not worried about like how many quests are in between things, and, you know, starting with 3 quests from the last expansion to do. You know, just certain things that might be happening. So, yeah, that's it for this. Let us know what you think. If you're watching these episodes in the weekly type format, then it's probably been like 3 weeks. But thanks for hanging out. Goodbye forever.
Until next time.